Yes, guys, how are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. We're a little bit earlier. I don't know why we just decided to go a little bit earlier. I hope everyone's happy and healthy, doing the things they love with those they love to do. Look who I've found. I want to talk about my friend, Drewzilla. And he's got to come.
He's got to come. Hey, before we get into it, smash like, subscribe. We're going to talk about all sorts of things today. But first of all, I want to talk about my content creator, Sean Butler. Happy 2026, bruv. How you doing, mate? How you doing? You good? Proper. Let's get right into it. Let's get proper.
Let's fucking do it. Let's smash it. Let's see that like button there. Smash it for us, yeah? Smash the subscribe and all that jazz. And by the way, if you are interested in hitting the notification bell, then you should hit that too. Okay? If you want it, have it. If you want it, have it.
Have it. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see everybody in the chat. I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas and New Year. And I take a little hiatus, but you drag me as soon as I'm out, he drags me back in. So it's good to see you.
100%, mate. Listen, I don't know whether on tonight's post-match show I'll be wearing the donut, right? Or I actually have in the room, it's currently getting steamed. I've got a new flip-flop costume, literally a flip-flop costume. It's an entire flip-flop costume. It would go down well at the darts. I'm going to get everybody's in the Tottenham Spaces face on a mask.
Nice.
Going to have it on rotation, my man. How's things with you, buddy? How are you?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. So I had to take a little bit of a break, and to be honest, I hadn't planned on doing anything, and then you hit me up and asked me to come on. So I couldn't turn you down. But yeah, I needed to take a break, mate. I was kind of a little bit fed. Oh, sorry, Leeds just gone one up.
Oh, have they?
Leeds?
Oh, my clock hasn't caught up with it yet. That's fantastic.
Oh.
Manchester United are
Spoiler alert.
I want to talk about my club.
Arsenal. So I just it's just nice to see everybody. I took a step away from Spurs diehards. Unfortunately, my schedule didn't allow for me to do the show anymore. So just big up to those guys. Hope they're all doing all right. But yeah, just looking forward to chatting with you for a little while before this. I'm hesitant to call it a game because I don't know what the hell it's going to be.
Yeah.
But
fortunately, this is a watch along, so we can watch along many other things. If you want, guys, halfway through, we can dial it over, put on the Newcastle game or maybe the Everton game. You know, there's other options if Tottenham's absolutely stink it. We have got the team news. We've got the team news out right now. Before we get into that, guys, please do also check out OK Jersey. They are the sponsors of today's show. Football and Sports Clobber. If you're doing your New Year's resolution, I'm just looking at this goal right now. Lovely finish. Sammy Lemons, absolute bitter for the lemon. Bitter. He should have done better there. We have got the best business, the best in the business when it comes to affordable sporting athleisure wear, all different sorts. Whatever you're looking for, retro, new, your club stuff or rugby stuff, like training gear, whatever you're looking for, OK Jersey is the place to find it. Code Sean at checkout gets a further 8% off. So thank you very much to those guys. And as we were saying, smash the lake and all that stuff. Let's have a look at the team news, my man. The team news is out. Vicario in goal. Oh, we've got to figure it out this way, haven't we? Pedro Porro is playing. I can't stand it. Why are we doing it that way? I reckon Thomas Frank thinks that he's told Spurs official, the social team, can you just don't give it away exactly what formation we're going to play? Just do it numerically by order. Richalison, it's amazing that we haven't got a single person from 2 to 10 on our squad list playing. Richalison is the second lowest number after Vicario. We got Pedro Porro at right back. We have, oh God, who have we got left back? We have Ben Davies at left back, centre backs of Romero and Van der Ven. In the middle, we have Gray and Bentancur. And then at the top, we have Odebear, Kudus, Tel, and Richie. So
Kudus in the
how's that going to work then? Is Odebear playing in the Is Kudus going to play in the 10?
I do Kudus in the 10, Tel on the Tel on the left, Odegaard on the right, Richalison up top.
Gee whiz. Has there been some injuries or something that I've been aware of? What the...
Well, Spence is on the bench, so either he's decided to give him a rest or he's finally reprimanded him for being a bit of a dick.
Yeah. Donut consequences.
Right. So, Williams Barnett on the bench.
Scarlett, Williams Barnett, Colin Mawani's benched. Berghvall's back. Polini is on the bench.
See, this is why I don't feel like this guy's doing himself any favours. Why is it that 2 goalkeepers were necessary on the bench for the last game because that's all we had? And then somebody points out to him in a press conference, like, you could have another teenager on the bench instead. And he's like, yeah, I decided to have 2 keepers. Now we go into this game and we've got Williams Barnett and fucking Scarlett on the bench. I don't, honestly.
Mate,
he's winding me up, Sean. He's really winding me up, this guy.
He's winding me up.
He's winding me up.
Mate, what? Where's the muscle? Hang about. Gray in the double pivot with Bentancur.
Yeah.
Is Kudus going to play in the 10, you reckon?
He's got,
Or is it a 4-2-2-2 with Tel and Richalison up the top and then Kudus and Odegaard? I don't know what this is.
This is a home game, right? We are at home. I haven't got.
Yeah, and it is a Premier League fixture. It's not like the FA Vans Trophy. Fucking hell!
What the fuck are we doing here?
Why couldn't you have done like Kevin Danso at the centre back spot and moved Micky van der Ven to left back? See if that worked out for once. If Berghvall's fit, Polini can't be that exhausted. What are we doing here?
Did you? There was the overlap with Neville where he interviewed Micky, and Micky said that he really enjoyed playing left back. Like, it was different, obviously a different skill set required, but he enjoyed it because he could, use his legs a bit more, open up, be a free, undo the shackles, as it were. I don't know why we don't give it a go. I mean, I guess I understand it in the sense that maybe he's concerned that we don't have enough cover at centre-back, but surely at this point, we've got enough cover at centre-back. Like, Dragassin's come back from injury. We just, rented out to Kai. So, I don't
100%. 100%. Dragassin's fully fit. Kevin Danso is fully fit.
Oh, you mugs.
Was it 1-1 now?
1-1. I think Cunha, I think.
That's all right. A draw's fine. A draw's fine. Man United are stinky, mate. They're so stinky. Everyone tells me Man United are doing so well. They're back. They're back. They're not back. They're not back. They can't string two wins together. They can't string that geezer who hasn't cut his hair.
I know. Absolutely fantastic. I take my hat off to him. Honestly,
he can't put his hat on. He can't put his hat on, Drew.
Fucking hell. Oh,
he's gonna have to go to like white boy dreads. He's gonna have to do something. Otherwise, it's just gonna grow like that. Because listen, poor bloke, poor.
Is I think his deltoids are gonna start. You know what I mean? He's gonna be proper pumped up top.
Yeah. What do they call it? What do they call it? The girl, like is it the trailer trash facelift or whatever? What do they call it? When girls pull their hair pull it so far back.
I used to call it a Croydon facelift.
The Croydon facelift. Yeah, I think I learned about it from the Reading facelift or the Basildon facelift or whatever. But he's going to have his own version of it.
Brilliant.
Oh, Jesus Christ, mate! Let's compare this starting 11 to what we're up against today. Sunderland starting 11. So you got Roofs in goal. You've got Nordy Makaweli at right back. You'll have Dennis Sirkin at centre back alongside. Is that Alderate? Is he in there? Yes, he is. And then right back will be Hume. So a solid back four for them. Very impressive back four. The midfield of Gersh Druida and Granit Xhaka. And then in front of them will be a 3 of Lafay, who's dangerous in the 10. Adingra on the left. Simon Adingra, ex-Brighton player. Mayenda. I don't know too much about Mayenda. He'll probably play off the right then to replace Rig. And or Traore, and then Brian Brobby up front, mate.
Yeah.
Let's
hope it's not a daylight robbery.
Very good, very good. That will definitely be the Suns headline if they sneak a 1-0. Hey, but that midfield of Granit Xhaka and Gerstruida up against Archie Gray and Bentancur. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know what he's done here. Honestly, listen, that's a strong 11. That's a strong 11 for Sunderland. Despite having 5 players away, that's a strong 11.
Right, yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, can we also point out they got half a dozen players at the AFCON? So he's done a fantastic job up there. And Guy Struder, I mean,
he's a quality player, mate. I wanted him for ages. He's so versatile. He can play right back. He can play centre back. He can play DM. He can play as a central midfielder. Gerstruida is like such a brilliant talent, and he's settled in so well into the Premier League as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been talking about him for a year, Sean.
Sean. I told you. I said it, Sean. Said it for years.
Show. Nah. Oh mate, it's actually a half decent team. Like I'm actually slightly concerned because we don't seem to be able to string 2 passes together, or half a dozen passes together. Certainly going forward. I mean, we're like crabs. We love going sideways, but
I genuinely think that I think we're going to struggle today with that team. I think we're going to struggle for that team. You know? Yeah. But don't worry, guys, because the January transfer window is upon us. And with that, we have a chance to put us back in. So sensational.
That's as good as it's going to get today. All right, chat. Me and Sean, this is as good as it gets. Your front two.
Mate, listen, if he puts in a stinker today, how long does... Well, actually, let me start with this. Has his, I don't know, somewhat more positive... I guess you would call it a more positive midfield, even though I think you're distinctly lacking in defensive stability in it. But do you think that is because he's worried about the reaction from the fans? And if so, has he picked a starting 11 that are going to make the fans scratch their head even more?
I think you're clutching at straws, mate. There's nothing positive about that midfield unless one of them's got a battery in their pocket. Yeah. There's nothing. My concern is genuinely that I think he's lost some of the dressing room. I think he's already made the mistake of calling out the fans, and I genuinely think it's just a ticking time bomb at the moment. He's not doing. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person that gives rousing speeches in the dressing room, and he doesn't. I don't know. There's just vibes at the moment. I'm not seeing anything that I thought I would have seen at this point. Like I've been listening to the show, and we've been saying, I think, 4 months, you would expect some sort of plan or something.
30 games, Drew.
And my concern is
19 in the Premier League, 6 in the Champions League, 2 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the Super Cup. What's that? 28, and then, I don't know, throw in a couple of pre-seasons just around the numbers of 30. He's actually had more than that because we had about 4 or 5 pre-seasons. So 32 or 33, but competitive games, 28. This is the 29th competitive game, Drew. Have you seen anything to hang your hat on if you were someone who wanted to back the manager?
Unfortunately not. And it's like I got off my seat the other day during the game because I thought I saw a pattern of play. And I sat down again because I realised it wasn't. It was just something that it was something that half time by default.
Showing highlights of a bygone era.
Right. There's seriously nothing. Like it's a shame because I was sitting here sort of 6 months ago saying, oh, he's kind of sort of giving me Poch vibes, and I can see maybe we're going in a direction. But the problem is for me, I think he might have been the right guy, but it was the wrong time. He's not done anything to prove that he can come in and just right out the gate make something work. And if you're a team with our aspirations and you've just qualified for the Champions League, given the fact that he was going to have less windows of opportunity in terms of training on the training ground and things like that, I can understand why they maybe went that way. But I think if you've qualified, and now if these players that we've got have got sort of some, I don't want to call it delusions of grandeur, but all of a sudden we're a Champions League club again.
Yeah.
I just think the club they're talking out of both sides of their mouth, just like you say Ange used to do. I mean, they're saying that we want to be a Champions League club, we want to do this. And at the same time, we're buying the likes of Mathys Tel, Udogie, we're buying these up and coming. There's nothing that's ready. And then when we do go and buy a ready-made player, we don't buy him, we loan him in Paulinho. And now the guy can't even seem to get a game, even though arguably he's the best number 6 that we've got. Because nobody else is at 6.
Not arguably. There's not even a question.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I mean, it's not even a question, really. But so I don't know. I genuinely am struggling. Like you say, I don't know where to hang my hat with this guy, because I want it to work. I want something to work. I don't want this whole chopping and changing. I mean, how many times have I said it in the past? We're all pivot, no patience.
Yeah.
But by the same token, I would have thought, I mean, even, I hate to say it, but even Amorim's getting more of a tune out of this lot than fucking Frank is. And
they spent a lot of money as well, right? They spent a lot of money.
That's true.
If I was a United fan, I would have been Amorim out a hell of a long time ago. I don't think he deserves any more time. Look, I understand. I was listening to that Dean. I'm not sure if it's Dean Saunders or Dean Windass. I think it was Dean Saunders.
Dean Saunders.
Was it on TalkSport, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gave a really good, just kind of common sense. Obviously, I kind of knew it without knowing it until you said the things that you knew that you hadn't thought of. And he was saying about Chelsea's predicament, that first of all, you've got a manager there who's had his hands tied by Baghdadi or whatever his name is, and Todd Bowley, who essentially are telling him, listen, you have to give minutes to this guy. You have to play this guy because we need to get his value up. And it's a young kid and yada, yada, yada. And so he doesn't even have the full control of the dressing room and the team selection, which is a problem. The impatience of Chelsea fans and the impatience of Chelsea owners, starting with Abramovich, but at least Abramovich got ahead of the rules and did it at a time when everybody else was kind of like watching their purses and their wallets. And he was like, I'm just going to spend money. And he had this demand of excellence, but he backed his managers with giving them what they wanted. And then if they didn't deliver, he would sack them. But he picked the right managers as well, and yada yada yada. But at least there was something there you could respect to a degree. Whereas with these guys, they've filled the team with $2 billion worth of kids, very expensive kids. There's no leaders, there's no experience, there's no one there that's been there and done it and knows how to take control of the game when it's not going the way. And all of these kids look to the touchline for instruction, which can't really be given once the whistle was blown, right? So once the game is on. And so he's saying, I know you've heard the interview, but for those of you in the chat that haven't heard it, he also said, look at what happened with Klopp, right? It took him 3 years to kind of get rid of any potential bad apples. It took Arteta a long time to get rid of the likes of Aubameyang and the Pepes and these guys that weren't pulling their weight. And then you look at like the outcome is that a manager gets patience, a manager's got his team in, they're all pulling in the same direction. Whereas at teams like Chelsea, and the reason I'm saying this is because I think it does actually on a sort of smaller level scale replicate at this, like it's a duplication at Tottenham. Players who get frustrated with the manager not giving them what they want, not playing them enough, or playing a style of football that they're not okay with, they'll just sit there and to some degree down tools, waiting because they know that they'll just wait it out. And then when that manager gets sacked, they'll get a fresh, clean slate with the next manager. And unfortunately, I think there's a lot of truth to that, because you can actually see, like, why is there always a new manager bounce? It's not because it's a fresh idea necessarily, because most of football is the same, essentially pretty much the same thing. But you immediately see a fresh bounce for the most part with new managers, primarily because the players haven't been playing for the previous guy, waiting for the next guy, and then they've got a fresh chance, so they'll up their level. And if they're upping their level, then it means that they have another level to go in the iteration that they're currently seeing, but they're not happy with. So I think if Thomas Frank was to be sacked tomorrow and you bring in any new manager that's decent enough, whoever it is, it doesn't matter, you'll see better performances from some of these players, because some of these players are waiting for him to get sacked because they don't enjoy the football and the crowd. They know the cycle of how it works. The crowd get pissed off, and eventually the owners use the manager as the shield to protect themselves from the criticism. And so, like, when people tell me that these players are not capable of more, Drew, at Tottenham, for sure there's things missing in the squad. For sure there's a quality gap in certain areas. And for sure there's a problem with the overall thesis of buying youth all the time and not filling it with some champions around the dressing room that have been there and done it, that command the respect, that also have the backing of the manager, so that the players say, that those experienced guys go, "Oi, cut it out, lad. You're a kid. Right. You know, fucking pay attention and have some respect." But on top of all of that, I also think that there is a downing of tools to some degree, because some of these players, I think, are already fucked off with what they're being asked to do, and they're just waiting for the next guy to come in.
Yeah, it's a sorry state of affairs, isn't it? Because I think it's compounded by the fact that you've got a fan base that are so they're like touch paper, right? It doesn't, you know, it can go one way or another. We're either ecstatic or we're furious. And you know, that's not having a go at us, but we seem to have been sort of dragged through the bush backwards for the last 5 or 6 years. Like, nobody quite knows what's going on. So I think we have to a certain extent, we have a right to be. We have the right to be almost a little bit schizophrenic, because the team has been so schizophrenic. It's like, you know, we're sort of looking, just like the players on the pitch are looking for some sort of leadership and some sort of direction. We sort of look at the Spurs hierarchy, and you look at the owners to do the same thing. And if they're, you know, so there are so many parts of this club going in so many different directions. And I really, really thought that Frank coming in might be, you know, because to be fair to him, he did do a really good job at Brentford. But the problem is that it's Brentford. And I think that's what, you know, people have sort of been saying, oh, he did really well. Well, congratulations, you're now Brentford. And kind of you take a step back and you go, yeah, you're kind of right. You know, we had aspirations of being like this top 4, top club. You know what I mean? And you know, you look at the surroundings, you look at everything. I mean, I don't know how true it can be. Who was it that said 5 or 6 years ago? It might have even been Poch, right? You build this really nice house, you got to put decent furniture in it. And I can't believe 6 years later we're still saying the same thing. Yeah. And I suppose the one thing that I guess is a little different is that there's so much structural change at the club as well. Like, I think, isn't there like 13 changes of head of department or something in the background? So God knows how much that's actually affecting things. And we don't know if Paratici's still actually our guy, or whether he's going to be fucking off to Italy. I don't know how much of that is actually him saying, you know what, screw you, or if that's them saying, screw you. Like, you know, do you know what I mean? Even something as simple as that. Like, I don't know if Paratici is going of his own volition, or whether the club have turned around and said, you know what, you were his guy, you're not our guy, we don't want you anymore. And at that point, he's gone, well, fuck you then, I'll go over here. You know,
right, but he signed up. He came back after Daniel Levy had gone. But I hear this a lot. I hear this. I went hard on Paratici in last night's video. And I see people in the comments saying, you don't know the details. And they're right. I don't know the details. I've got no idea. But like, the reality is, the timeline of events, the chronology of what happened there. Yes, he was Levy's guy. Yes, Levy stood by him when he went through his problems. His problems, by the way, which were of his own volition, and that many people wouldn't have actually stood by him for. And then Levy got sacked or whatever, left. And they still hired him after Levy wasn't in the club anymore, and he still signed on that contract. So to me, Occam's razor tells me he signed up because he wanted a payday for the next couple of months, whatever. Thought it might work because he was convinced by Vinay, don't worry, look, you got separate responsibilities. It will work. Happy family. I said it at the time. It's never going to work. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And then within about a few weeks, he sat there and gone, yeah, this ain't for me. And Fiorentina have come calling. And then you have to ask the question, like, is the Manor Solomon move to Fiorentina, is that Paratici's like first bit of business for Fiorentina, or was it his last bit of business for Tottenham? Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing's fucking, the whole thing from top to bottom just stinks, and I don't really quite know. I don't know what you do. Oh, here's the thing, right? The club is desperate for certain types of players in certain positions. So I would assume that regardless of who your coach is, I would like to think that in the background, somebody somewhere is saying we are desperate for a left winger. We are desperate for somebody in the middle that can hold a ball and tell a couple of people to move into position and kind of orchestrate things.
Yeah.
So you would think that you would be able to work out who those are regardless of who the coach is, right? So you would hope that you can still do business in January. And should the worst thing happen, if you have to get rid of the coach, you still manage to get yourself pieces of the puzzle that you needed regardless. My concern is that the club's such a shambles, and I think you've said it on plenty of shows. You're now at a point where you go out for these players. I mean, you know, Yan Diamandis and things like that. I mean, are they really wanting to come to this?
Say it properly. Say it properly.
Yan Diamandi.
Diamandi.
Yan Diamandi.
even though he grew up in Florida.
Yeah, even though it's probably Yan Diamandi. Hello? I play for the Ivory Coast. Hello? I really love playing in the Bundesliga. It's wonderful.
I missed you, Drew. I missed you. Accents are going to accent.
The whole time as well. He just wants to talk like this.
I want to play for Tottenham. I want to play for the Champions League.
Mate, I tell you what, if we could get some sort of spark like that would just, I don't know, maybe just lift the fans a little bit, or just lift the whole sort of, it's just a malaise and just this cloud. And you know, it doesn't help that, as I say, that the football's absolutely fucking dog shit. But yeah, we'll see. I don't want to be too down. I want to try and say, there's some fun stuff to talk about, because it's a little bit depressing in the Spurs world, isn't it?
Well, listen, we can turn it into an enjoyable 45. But let me ask you this, mate. Do you think, though, like you asked the question there, and I think we should dwell on it a little bit, right? Yeah. If we think that the players are a significant part of the conundrum of the issue that needs to be solved, and a lot of that is down to the attacking elements, or at least the ball playing elements, how many players really watch Tottenham right now and go, yeah, give me a piece of that? And does all of that go? Do their concerns about signing up to 4 years or 5 years at Tottenham go away if you throw them an extra 25 grand a week, or 50 grand a week more than wherever they're getting paid, wherever they currently are? Does anyone arrive at Tottenham with, like, can't wait to go to Tottenham? I'm so excited to be here, to play under Thomas Frank, to mix it up,
Probably none of them. There you go.
Try.
The problem is the aggressivity, the free floating. I know we are bad. No, not having fun.
Yeah, I know he's better than me. Tony. I know. Drew's the king of accents. I'm his little bro. I'm his little bro in the accent game. But I'm trying.
Trying. I tell you what. Let me ask you. Do you think if we had Kulusevski, if we had Maddison, if Sonny was still there, if you had a couple of elder statesmen, if you had a couple of people that had kind of, I don't know, for want of a better phrase, been there and done it a little bit, do you think we'd be in a better position? Like, is it all down to the fact that you've got a bunch of young kids on the field and they're looking for leaders, and there isn't one, and they're being given, I don't know, they're being given instructions by a coach who some of the people that they do look up to haven't even had a chance to work with. I don't know. It's just so, like I said, I keep feeling like I'm repeating. It's so all over the place. Like I don't know. I genuinely don't know what is the first thing that you can do to start making it move into a better direction.
I think the club needs several things right now in the immediate short term. I think Thomas Frank needs a major win with a brilliant performance against a respectable team.
Yeah. Whether
that's smashing Dortmund next week in the Cup, in the Champions League, like convincing patterns of play,
aggressivity.
He needs a good performance that has a good outcome against the top team. I think the biggest, I mean, at Manchester City, for whatever reason, it doesn't count. Like Tottenham beating Manchester City never seems to be chalked up as as one to hang your hat on. But like beating Liverpool the other week, last month, was his opportunity. And I don't actually think he was at fault for any of that. I thought the team played okay and pretty well, actually, against a bang average Liverpool team until Romero and Xavi Simons obviously initially screwed us with sloppiness. And I think after that, we actually got better, if I'm entirely honest, right? But Liverpool were there for the taking. Even though it's a poor version of Liverpool, if you beat Liverpool at home, not many Tottenham managers do that. So that would have been like, all right, I can point to that as like a tick. I also think that Tottenham need there seems to be this semblance of a notion right now that it's rats off a sinking ship. I think there's a lot of people leaving. You know, you had Ryan Mason go, which is fine with me. You had the other coach go who went to Colorado.
Matty Wells.
You've had, Micky van der Ven apparently turning down a new contract. Vuskovic turning down the option of signing or talking to a new contract, which again is a real concern for me. I know he's got a long time left in his contract, but that he might be something that is just a level, like he might be an unbelievable next generational player. And he doesn't seem to even want to consider upping his salary from whatever he's earning, 20 grand a week right now, even if it didn't mean, extending it, because you've already got 5 years on his clock, but just recognizing his growth and trying to lock him into a happy environment. But he does, his agent's like, now we're fine. That to me screams of an issue. And then, if Thomas Frank was to be sacked, and then you have like players turning us down left and right and center in the summer, I just feel like so not only does he need a win and a performance against a big team, he also needs a really big name signing in January. And again, it could be the Yandy Amandi, although I think most Tottenham fans don't really know that much about him. A lot of fans are maybe that spend a lot of more time of their personal time on listening to bozos like me and others will have a bigger perspective on him. But the average guy that goes to the Tottenham stadium will never have heard of Yandy Amandi before, right? So he might not be enough of a name. You go and get a Leon Goretzka, right? Someone like that, and you go, okay. And that's why I think that's such a target we should be going after, because he ticks the box of the leadership. He's ticked the experience box. He's an absolute champion professional. Gets up every day. He probably just eats chicken and broccoli. Goes to the gym after his training session. Doesn't booze. Doesn't go out. Doesn't drink. Doesn't party. Doesn't play FIFA. Doesn't go out smashing birds like Lily Phillips.
Well, I mean, I would no way. You can't begrudge anyone going out smashing a couple bears.
No, I mean, fine.
But I think he's the perfect sort of role model for your likes of your Berghvall and Archie Grays to be looking up to as well.
100%. Right? You need something like that. You need a big name to come in. You need a big performance, a big victory, and then like less bad news around like being rejected by players saying, I don't want to sign a new contract. less fan booing. Like you just need a couple of like a little period of time, a month, just a month, baby, where like the performances are good, the outcomes are decent, where there's some good news flowing into the club rather than just this like this wave of just constant fucking gaslighting from the manager and people that are seemingly want out of the football club. It feels like right now the energy is really bad and that needs to change. And I think in the micro, it can start with a couple of decent signings and a good performance.
Yeah, nice.
You know,
just to been going for about 35 minutes, Sean, and I've just noticed you've got some wee messages, some wee shouts.
I've got some super chilly chit chats. I haven't done. I was going to wait for the right time. Let's get to them. Big up to El Danterino. Member for 20 months. Big up to you, my man. Very, very appreciate your loyalty. He says, yes, guys, happy Spurs New Year. All the best. It hasn't been a happy Spurs New Year so far, has it? Even though, I mean, we haven't lost yet. We ain't lost yet.
True. That's
but,
true.
Was it a Man United? Was it 1-1 it finished, yeah?
1-1.
Yeah. Big up to you, old Dante. Thank you very much indeed. My man, Blaine Devlin, who's been a member for 2.5 months. Big up to you, Blaine. Super Blaine. He says, upon his return, I'm dedicating this to Drew. Big up, Zilla, my man.
Big up, mate. Big up, mate.
Big up to you, Drewski. Big up to you, Blainsky. Thank you so much. Mark Lambert has put in a 10 Aussie dollar super sticker. Amazing. Thank you so much, my man. And you know what that happens? With the first super sticker, you get the...
Oh, yeah, get it.
Choo to you, mate. Thank you very much indeed, my man. Appreciate you, Marky. Hope you're okay. Must be late in the morning there for you. Well, 1:30 in the morning, something like that, depending on where you are. Big up to you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. A user says, just wanted to say no one decent will come in January. I hope that's not the case, mate. I hope that's not the case. But Tottenham need to, if they're going to maybe get past this, they need to pay someone some decent coin to bring them in. You know what I mean, Drew? Like maybe like annual leave out the way. Let's see what Vinay and the powers that be, the sort of the check writers, the check signers. Let's see if they're willing to say to someone, you know, how much do you want? 230 grand a week to come here. Okay.
I mean, by the sounds of it, that's what I mean. They kind of started doing that with, I mean, in fairness to them, they had, you know, they paid Romero. I mean, whether you think he's worth it or not, there's still the debate. I mean, but you know, he's up there in the earnings now. You've got Xavi. So he's on. I think he's up there, 190, 200 grand a week. So we are now starting to pay. But I think, you know, we're sort of unfortunately in this position now where you've got to probably pay over the odds and probably pay a little bit more to get probably not quite as good, because you've sort of put yourself in that position. But now you've got a balancing act, because what you're going to do, you're going to go out and pay X amount for somebody and then bring them in on higher wages for somebody in the squad to be like, well, hang on a minute, I'm a bit better than them and I'm not on the wages that they're on. It's like, and this is why, I mean, on the one hand, I can understand why VDV's not signed a new contract. On the other hand, I don't know, like you said in the, I think it was in the WhatsApp, I don't know why he hasn't got his agent to be like, you know, you don't even have to extend it. I'll do, you know, 180 grand a week or another year, but you put a 75 million release clause in it and we'll call it good. Exactly. Like what? Yeah.
I don't think there's a release clause currently in his contract. And so to me, the idea of sitting there going, I'm not interested in extending, but you've still got 4 years left and you're earning 50 grand a week. Like, to me, if I'm his agent, I'm saying sign the contract, get yourself 200 grand a week, but put in a 85 million pound release clause, triggerable next summer or whatever. And then you've got we can get out of here if we need to.
Right.
Plus you get paid 4 times the amount of money in the meantime.
Seems like a win-win, but
to me it does. To me, it doesn't make any sense to sit there and say I'm not interested in signing a new contract. You know? You're getting paid less money than Archie Gray, bro. Right. You're getting paid less money than Mathys Tel, who's not even playing.
Right. You know? And what do you make of, here's another thing that I've found weird, perplexing, annoying, strange. Like, everyone, football goes on about how you've got to have club trained, homegrown, you've got to have 3 years consecutive and all this bollocks. And then we buy players for 35 million that are supposed to go straight into the first team, like in Mathys Tel. And then he gets, I don't know, it's decided that he's not good enough. And now all of a sudden we're going to loan him out. Like things like scenarios like that as well. Like well-run clubs don't do that sort of shit. And I don't know what the kid's done or not done to be treated. And I say treated the way he's being treated. I don't know. I mean, how bad can it be? You're going into a world-class training ground every day. You get to kick a ball around. You're getting paid 40 grand a week or whatever he's getting paid. I mean, yeah, life's real fucking hard. But like, it would just be.
He's not getting a lot.
No, it would be, and it would be nice to understand why he's not getting the chances. And the problem, and again with Thomas Frank, like he has these opportunities to sort of explain these things, and he just, I don't know. He has this. I mean, I can't stand the press conferences. The whole thing with Brennan Johnson the other day when he was asked about it, and then. You know, he's asked a couple of days before the transfer goes through and he sort of sidesteps the question. You go, all right, then, well, no worries. The day it happens, like an hour before everybody else in the fucking world knows it's going to happen, he's still trying to sidestep a question. Like, just explain to us. Just let it be, because you surely explained it to him. Like, just give us a, you know, he's not ready. He's not working hard enough. You know, just something. I don't understand.
Especially when you look at the performances of other players, right?
Right, like exactly.
Kudus has fallen off a cliff for me. He's become incredibly selfish. Well, he's not becoming. He has been incredibly selfish. All of the things that West Ham fans warned us about Kudus, by the way, that we all laughed at them in the first 2 months of the season when Kudus was our best forward, best attacking option. All of a sudden, everything they said about Kudus looks more and more true by the day. That he's incredible.
Do you think that's been exacerbated more by the fact that Frank's tactics have basically made him essentially the only outball at times? Yeah. Like he's double man, triple manned, and even he's getting to the point where he's like, "What are we? Surely we've got to do some." Like he's a naturally left-footed player. At any point, I'm screaming, "Well, why don't you just try something a little different? Throw him out on the left, put Johnson on the right." Like, and put some balls across the box and just see if Johnson can get into the positions that he got into, 18 times last year? Yeah. Like things like that. Things that I would, you know, and this isn't to have a pop at Johnny. Love Johnny. Love Johnny. Love Johnny.
Love him.
Like,
love him.
Love him.
Love him.
Sean, we're not going to have any of this shit for. He's a professor, Sean. The professor. like, where is this professing? Where is the professing? Like, you know, he's not doing it. Not doing it. So I blame him with all the love in the world. I blame Johnny for my. I guess I was looking at Frank through rose-tinted glasses, thinking he was coming in.
He lied to us, Johnny.
He lied to us, Johnny.
You lied to us, Johnny. Sean. I said it.
I'm not defending it.
I'm not defending it, but
honestly, Sean, I'd rather watch Magnolia paint.
He loves the Magnolia paint line. He loves the Magnolia paint line. Loves it. Oh, big up Johnny.
Big up Johnny. Big up Johnny. And big up to Football Inc. Big up to Football Inc. Everybody, if you go over there, subscribe if you can.
He'll be walking out. He'll be walking out wearing his blue Bianca Jackson from EastEnders coat out of the stadium later on. Honestly,
have you noticed? He tries to.
Shit.
Oh, that's the most turgid pack of shit I've ever seen. He tries to hide it. He doesn't want to be seen. That was bloody awful, wasn't it? I'm never going back there again, am I? Fuck you now. Fucking brilliant. Love him. Big up Johnny.
So good. He's more Johnny than Johnny. Johnny's got a Johnny at the end of the day, you know. Johnny's got a Johnny.
Johnny's got a Johnny. You know what I mean?
He sounds exactly like him.
The Johnny.
Can Drew do a Sean impression? He hasn't tried. He hasn't done it to me.
I haven't tried.
Because I've got a very, very unduplicatable accent. I think. Have I, Johnny?
100%.
100%.
100%. I did realize. Do you know? I did realize the other day. Just Dan, I don't know if Dan E's in the chat. Big up to Dan E. I did realize that Dan E from Hotspur Hood and Steve McQueen from Last Word on Spurs and Bodger from Bodger and Badger might be the same person because they've never been in the same room together.
Bodger from Bodger and Badger.
Yeah.
Bodger,
Do you remember that?
Bodger.
I'm not saying that they've never been in the same room together. I'm just saying they've never been seen in the same room together.
You got Danny down as well. You've got Danny done as well. Sensational.
Honestly, I just sit here trying to work out, like watching all the shows, trying to figure out if I can do Lee McQueen, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, Lee McQueen. Brilliant. I can't do Stel. Can't do Stel.
No one is safe. No one is safe. You done Lubo? You do Lubo yet?
I can't do Lubo. Try doing Lubo. Too generic.
That's nice, isn't it? Sorry, Lubo. You're just
sorry,
like
Lubo.
Magnolia.
Sorry,
Your
Lubo.
accent is like Magnolia paint, Sean. Magnolia paint.
Magnolia paint, Sean, is just too generic, Sean. I can't. There's nothing there to grab hold of. Do you know? Who else? Who is it? I thought I could do. Excited. Hang on. Excited Ricky Sachs. Hello and welcome to Last Word on Spurs. This is your one-stop station. And over to you, Lee McQueen, the conductor of this crazy train. There you go. Is that one?
Oh my god, mate! You have to start an Instagram channel, Drew. You have to, mate. I've just ordered off of Temu. I've just ordered a Thomas Frank wig. Right, I'm going to send it straight to you. I won't do it justice. I'm going to send it straight to you. Okay,
straight over. Get it on that crazy train. Get it on that crazy train, Sean. Lovely to have you.
That is so good. That is so good. We can do Ali Gold's fairly easy to do. Hi, Alistair Gold here.
Yes. Yeah, another one. It's kind of a little too generic. You've got to have something. You got to have something about you. You got to have a little bit about you. Oh dear, it's a good one. Good one.
The crowd are loving it. The crowd are loving it. Let me. I didn't actually get a chance to finish the super stickers, by the way. We've got AU who sent another super sticker. Choo choo to you, my man. Choo choo. Choo choo to you, AU. Thank you very much, my man. The only man in the Tottenham fan base who loves Daniel Levy more than myself. Big up to you, buddy. And also, my man Blaine Devlin has gifted another 5 Spurs Talk Show memberships. Big up to you, Blaine. If you did, thank you very much, Blaine. Thank you so much, my man.
Big up, Blaine.
If you did get one of those from Blaine, make sure you said thank you to him. And I'm sorry, I was supposed to do the fan phoning show yesterday, but then I got a message from my man Axatos who said, "That's it. If you do the show, if you do the members phoning show on Friday, I'm done with this channel. I'm done because I can't be there today." So I was hoping he was joking. But yeah, just for Axatos, we're going to do it on. We're going to do it tomorrow instead. Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to do the member phoning show. So please do. Come on and say your piece and bring your accents. Bring your accents. Big up to you, Blaine. Thank you very much. And Bourbon Buzzard, my man at the heart of politics. He's big into things up in Westminster. Big up to you, my mate. He's putting a super sticker. Choo choo to you, buddy. Choo choo to you. Johnny. Sheldon. Drew. There he is. Yeah, you were gonna leave me. You were gonna leave us. You were gonna leave us. I saw your message, mate. What was I going to say to you, Drew? Let's talk a little bit about those signings, though, right? Like, any particular interest in in players like who have we been linked with in the last couple of days? Lucas Paqueta. That story broke yesterday. Do you fancy
I'd take Paqueta. I'd take Paqueta in a heartbeat. I think.
Is it Paqueta? Is it?
It's Paqueta. I think I got told one time it was an acceptable hard R because
hard R.
That's a hard R. Hard R, as they say over here. Hard R. I would take him because I think he's another one you need. He's a little bit older. He's somebody that the youngsters will, be able to look up to a little bit. So I think you need somebody that's kind of willing to put his foot in a little bit. So I'm down for that. I would take a Paqueta.
What about today's random story is Carlos Baliba. Player is out on internationals on the AFCON. A big, apparently long held love or long held admirers on Manchester United, but I'm not sure if it was Bloom who said it or the other guy who's in charge of Brighton. He turned around and said that they haven't received any inquiries at all from Manchester United. Right. That doesn't mean they haven't had inquiries from elsewhere. Baliba, though, a player that I think people are probably just looking at him because of his size and his potential and comparing him to Caicedo. But for me, he's fallen off a cliff a little bit in the second quarter of the season. He was very good at the start of the season, very good last year. But 80, 90 million they're talking about for him. I don't think he's the guy.
I don't think so. I think he's another one of those. He would be too much of a luxury for us at the moment, if that's even the right word to use. Like it's exactly what we don't really. I'm going to say it's not exactly what we don't really need, but that's the sort of player I think you buy when you've got a core and a nucleus and you're trying to add to it and everything's already ticking, and you've got a coach that can integrate a player really nicely. Like I don't see him as being. We need a focal point. We need somebody to put into place, and everyone goes, "Oh," like the the little aliens in the fucking toy machine in Toy Story, where the claw comes up and they all go, "Oh." You need to put a player in this team, and everybody else go, "Wow, that's awesome. Let's do that." And I don't think Baliba, as much as he would maybe be a nice addition to a well-run squad, he's not what we need now. And I don't think you can. I think if you're going to go and spend 80, 90 million, if we really are capable of doing that, or we're really prepared to do it, that's not the player you do it with, I don't think. And to be honest with you, Sean, I'm hard-pressed to really point out exactly who that player is now, because I think we're searching in a band of players, and I don't know who the highest or who the best player is in that band. And I think the next band of players, I think, is a little bit too much for us to get at the moment.
I don't disagree, mate. I think that the market's a little bit threadbare in the 9 market, the striker market. Like the players that we're linked with, Vlahovic, Jonathan David, questionable about both of those guys. Come with a big name. Not sure they come with the kind of the output that I'm looking for. Samu Agahawa from Porto.
Who's that bro from Portugal? Samuel Agahawa.
Samu Agahawa. Yeah, he's a big, he's got a massive wingspan. Everyone we seem to link with, big, strong, fast players that might do it.
Like RuPaul. Fucking.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. He's a big lad, but fucking big lad. Sharp features. big lad.
Giant fucking cock too, probably.
I just don't. I mean, I think he did all right in the Europa League last year, but he's another one of those players that I think is he just good because he's in the league that he's in? I'm going to say needs to be Prem proven. Big up Eugene.
Big up Eugene.
But it's not necessarily that he even needs to be Prem proven. But I
want to start calling him Prem Prugene.
Prem Prugene. Are you really going to spend that much money on somebody that is really just a shot in the dark? I just don't know
He hasn't done it this year, mate. He hasn't scored any goals this season against top. I think he scored 1 goal against Benfica in the league last year. He scored a couple against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, in the Champions
another
League.
Shesko. It'd be another Shesko, dude.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean? When we could,
Gyökeres scored twice as many goals as he did last year in the Portuguese league, and how much has Gyökeres struggled?
Is he a little bit too big? Like, I'm not trying to body shame, but he looked a bit thick yesterday. And this is coming from somebody that's very like, understand I'm thick.
Yeah.
I know what thick looks like. And I just thought I saw him he doesn't look like, I don't know. He looks like a bit of a barrel up front.
I agree with you. He doesn't look like he's in the peak of physical fitness. And then you link with Samu, you link with Carl Ette-Eyong, who's exactly the same, right? But doing it in La Liga for Levante. Another just a giant black geezer who's like, like shoulders out here, built like a brick shit house, scores a few goals, gets a few assists, but
Sean the boss just said Osterman took the words right out of my mouth. If you're going to go and actually get somebody that's been there and done it and proven to be able to put the ball in the back of the net, and you've got the money and you want to make a statement, that's the sort of guy that you go and get. He's arguably one of the few players that I would put in that next rung of players that I don't think is like, I think if you put your money where your mouth is, you just might be able to get him. Yeah. I mean, surely Tottenham has got to be a better pool than the Turkish league. I'm sorry, with all due respect to my Turkish friends, with all due respect, my Turkey friend.
Wait a minute.
This is the Turkey segment. The Turkey segment of the show.
I've done that for ages. I've pulled out the Turkey segment for ages. Carry on as you were with the accent.
I was just saying, with very, very much respect to my Turkish friends, Osimhen, come Premier League.
Yes. You want sauce? You want hot sauce? Hot sauce, bro.
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce? You want chili? Chili with that fries?
You want chili with that sauce? That was Russian for definite.
Well, we got to ask you now a little bit, As you go more east, you go slightly Russian.
As you go more further east, you get slightly more drunk. It's good.
Yeah, no,
their income tax can't be beat. Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
That is the thing, isn't it?
But surely he's had a couple of paydays, or surely he's had enough of a payday out there. Like, sure, you've been a little bit sensible. You've banked a little bit. You've got a nice little nest egg. I mean, it's not like we're throwing him a bag of hot chips and a couple of nickels. I mean, he's going to get well paid if he came here. Like, I think if you had something about you, that's the sort of player you go and try and get.
Yeah, I also think he's the sort of player that Tottenham will never get. He's the sort of player that Chelsea would sign. He's the sort of player that might end up at United.
Well, not now, I don't think. Probably he's too old now.
Yeah, possibly not. But I feel like, when was the last time Tottenham signed a player like that? Was it Raphael van der Vaart?
I was literally just going to say Van der Vaart, probably.
Even the team that we built for the 2017 to 2020, or 2016 to 2019 run, as I say, Alderweireld wasn't a world-class player. He was a good player.
He was on loan at Southampton, wasn't he, from Atletico Madrid, because he couldn't get a game. And then we got him from under their nose, like 13 million quid.
Right. Vertonghen, Danny Rose, we signed from Leeds. Kyle Walker, we signed from... where we signed Kyle Walker from? Sheffield United.
Along with Kyle Norton.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Tottenham have never signed players that are big time ever. Right. Never, ever. Well, not since Raphael van der Vaart, who also, by the way, was a reject at Real Madrid. Yeah. And then before that, you have to go back.
Klinsmann before that, maybe
94, and then the 98 season, or whatever.
94, man, 94.
And then also Ginola. Essentially,
Ginola. Oh,
so I
mate.
don't think we're. What's this? Oh my God, the Kudus agenda again. So let's see him today. He has attacking players around him. I think Vic's TJN must be about 45 minutes behind us on the chat because we haven't mentioned Kudus for.
Maybe they're talking in the chat about it. Big up Geek Jinx. Big up Geek.
Georgie Popescu. I can remember him.
Georgie Popescu.
Ili Dumitrescu.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Brilliant.
Yeah, before Enoch, Marshall, before Enoch, 100%. Yeah, under Enoch, we don't buy those sorts of players.
100%.
100%. Six, 7.
Rajiak. Oh my God.
Gregor
we are.
Rajiak.
That's through. There's a hole in the fucking bottom of that barrel, and now you just got mud on your hand. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, no, we don't sign those sorts of players. Don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love it. If you've got £86 million to spend on a player right now, for me, yeah, you go and drop. I don't think it would cost that. I think you could go and get Osimhen out of Turkey for 60 million and put the other 26 million into his, pay packet and bonuses or whatever else, and keep him for a few years. He'll score you 20 goals. He'll get you in the Champions League. He will single-handedly get us in the Champions League and also get us through to like the sort of knockout stages. So he'll pay for himself in terms of output because he doesn't need necessarily. You put the ball somewhere near him and he'll figure it out. He's that good. He's that good. And Tottenham need a player like that. Back to that question about what you were saying, like how did Tottenham get out of this funk? For me, Tottenham, and your point about the guys in the Toy Story thing. Oh wow, like that's what we need to play. I don't think it will ever happen, but it's not the Tottenham way. But I think that Thomas Frank and the football club, the new Enoch version, need a signing. I mean, you haven't got to do 2 or 3. Just get one signing like that, of that sort of caliber. Could be a Leon Goretzka as well. It could be a Locatelli. It could be Çalhanoğlu of Inter. Just a player that's like 28, 29, 30 years old that's sort of been there and done it, and it's a big deal. And you go, there you go. There you go. Now, when the whistle blows and it's over to the 11 men on the pitch, there's a couple of players on that pitch that know how to handle the environment. Because right now, I think that we're seeing and suffering from, same as Chelsea, this ridiculous model where you think that 19 and 20-year-olds have all got the mental capacity to be able to outperform. There are 19 and 20-year-olds out there that are leaders and that are monster mindsets, mentality monsters. Like Rooney was one of them, I guess. Yeah. Players like that. But
I think we might have one, but he's playing in Germany.
Vuskovic, yeah.
I think we might have one of those, but I don't know if the club are. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't when you started going on about their treatment of him. I was getting a little bit in my head, like Sean, he'll be fine. But the longer it goes on, it is a little bit concerning that that's sort of the way. I don't think he feels like he's being treated. Right.
I feel like he feels like he's employed by Tottenham, but if Hamburg put in a £30 million bid for him right now, or £25 million bid for him right now, and the club said, "What do you want to do?" He'd say, "Yep, I want to stay there." And that to me is a problem. His agent even came out, and his dad came out and said, maybe staying in Germany is the best thing for him.
Yeah.
And that's problematic for me, massively. Mate, 10 minutes to go until the game starts. What are you expecting in terms of performance? What are you hoping to see? Who are you hoping to see good performances from? Let's bring the team sheet back up again. Here's the team sheet. For those of you who just joined, by the way, please smash the like, guys. I haven't asked before. Please hit the subscribe and all that stuff. Back four.
Smash like, subscribe.
Smash like, subscribe.
Smash
notification bells. They should be squeezed.
Notification bells should be dingle dangled. Like, subscribe to the channel.
So good. Do you think Mathys Tel will have a good game today?
what would be really nice? I mean, obviously, I'm stating the bloody obvious, but it would be really nice if there was just some sort of clicking up top, because we're obviously, I mean, we're somewhat solid, and yet still don't look like we have any shape. But we are somewhat solid. We just, as I say, haven't been able to string passes together going forward. So it would be quite nice for it just to click a little bit. I'm not asking for 90 minutes of pure football, but for Udogie, Tel, and even Colo, if he gets the chance when he comes on, just to, I don't know, just give me something. I don't even necessarily need to hang my hat on it. Just give me something to throw my hat at. Just something. And just not seeing, especially being at home, an XG over 1 would be a good start. There you go. That's a nice one. Something that looks like an attacking football team. But I don't know.
Yeah.
We seem so far removed from that.
I feel like Tel and Udogie could link up today, as long as if they're playing near each other. Because I think Tel and Udogie have got a little bit of chemistry. They do. I don't know how do I want to see it. Do I want to see Mathys Tel off the left, Richalison in the 9? If so, then I'd like to see Udogie maybe in the 10. But I don't know how they're going to do it. It might be fluid. Yeah. It might just be a fluid thing. But yeah, for me, I think to be in the 10, you need to have someone that wants to like connect the dots. And Kudus, his first thought is just to turn and run. And I think that for me is better off the right-hand side. I actually think Udogie could play quite well in the 10. It's an interesting one. I'm really surprised that he's gone with the formation he has, because we haven't got much strength in there. And against Sunderland, who have got a strong team, we might end up getting bullied in the midfield. But I don't know. You know, we do have a lot. We've got a lot of pace. We've got a lot of pace at the top end of the pitch there. Tel's quick. Udogie's quick. Kudus is quick. Richie isn't. But there's some opportunities there. You know.
Yeah, man. We shall see. We shall see. Who is there? Just real quick, there was a kid that was in France that ended up going to Nottingham Forest that now is looking like he's being loaned out to somewhere else. Is there? It's not Akliouche. Is it Calamuendo?
He's at Forest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Would you take a punt on? Because I know you were looking at him. I thought you were looking at him on the Y Scout at some point before he went to Forest. Yeah, Calamuendo.
I feel like I have looked at him on the Y Scout, but I don't.
Because really now apparently he's going on loan to France, and it's just something like that. I don't know if a cheeky little punt on that, but then again, I don't know whether that's just again we're just going around in circles at that point.
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Drew, can you hold the fort for 2 seconds?
Certainly can. All right, no worries. Big up everyone. We'll get your score predictions into the chat here. And also, we've got a couple of little starred messages. Subdan1, I don't know if we've said this, but we'll say hello again. Hello from -40 Fairbanks. Fucking hell, -40 up there in Alaska. Big up, lad. And then Super Spurs TV, just feeling like deja vu. We are linked to 9,999 players spending 400 million, and we end up with a 19-year-old castaway from FE Twente and Winks on loan for 6 months. What are we bloody doing? Well, I tell you what, when you put it like that, I don't know what else there is. Might as well just call it a day and go home. Fucking hell. There was a couple of starred messages, so I just read one out from Blaine Dev, gave a little 10-pounder.
Oh, big up to you, Blaney. What's he said?
Yeah. He says,
it's just feeling like deja vu.
Yep.
We are linked to 99 players spending 400 million. We end up with a 19-year-old castaway from Twente and Winks on loan for 6 months. What do we do? Yeah. Big up to you, Blano. Listen, we are going to sign some players this summer. That's the question, actually. We've got a couple of seconds. The players are coming out here, Drewski. Yeah. But do you think that Tottenham's, like the fact that we've loaned out, the fact that we've sold Brennan Johnson, the fact that we've got rid of Manor Solomon on loan with an option, the fact that even some of the young kids have come back and gone straight back out on loan again, do you think that at least indicates that Tottenham are confident they can bring a couple of players in?
You would hope so. my concern is we don't get strung along by City again, something like that. And they've told us, oh, yeah, no, there's a chance for Savio, even though I'm not sure what with the injury and stuff, whether that's even viable anymore. But the last thing I want is for us to just get jacked off for a month and then we end up with a couple of, castaways at the end of the month. Like, if you're going to do business, like, what have people been doing behind the scenes? If you're going to get some stuff done, get it done quick. I know, like, Bournemouth have basically said that the Semenyo deal's got to get done by the 10th. So he played yesterday, and I'm guessing within the next 6 days that will be done. So I think we need to do something similar. We need to, 3 or 4 players and just. But then by the same token, if Frank's turned around and said, there's no point in getting this player in or XYZ player in because they don't help us, then I'm kind of all right with that as well. Quick fixes aren't going to get us anywhere, are they? But then no fix at all. I don't know if that's arguably worse.
It's like basically saying, do you want a hand job or do you want a kiss on the pretense that you might get laid? Just, you know what?
Right.
I'll take a hand job. Thanks very much.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
It's not going to change my life, but it's going to change my night. So,
I'll worry about the big pictures in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, exactly. Drewski, mate, I want to say a massive thank you for coming on, buddy. If you want to come on the post-match show, mate, I'll send you the link as well, mate. But thank you so much for coming on. Absolute legend, mate. The chat absolutely adore you, Drewski. So we have to see more of you, my man.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much to everyone in the chat. I've been watching. I appreciate all the thanks and the love and the laughter. So it's all good. It's all good. It's a pleasure to be back. Enjoy sharing the screen with you as always. And we'll get this shit show over, and I'll see you in 90 minutes.
Cheers, Drew. See you, mate.
Nice one.
Bye,
see you, guys. Take care. Enjoy the game.
Bye. What a legend that man is. What a legend he is, guys. Absolute sensation. He's the funniest guy I know. Unbelievable. Big up to you, Blaine, for that super chat, mate. Thank you so much. And Subdan1, he's saying hello from -40 centigrade Fairbanks. Fucking hell. -40 centigrade. Is that at that level? It doesn't matter whether it's centigrade or Fahrenheit, right? Like at that degree, they're basically the same, aren't they? I don't even know, but that's just absolutely insane. Hope you're okay, mate. How does your Wi-Fi handle -40? Because my Wi-Fi fucking fails on a slightly chilly day or a slightly hot day. Big up to Drewski. Unbelievable performance. Let's hope there's a Drewski level performance here from Tottenham Hotspur. Let me just put my mic on and change the settings and move into fucking watch-along mode. Watch-along mode, guys. We are about to get going. All right, let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if it's all good in the hood with the pickup. Wi-Fi don't work on temperature. Make sure you got your beers charged, guys. Make sure you got your beers charged. I've only got this one beer, so I'm going to need to at least monitor it until half-time. Monitoringfc.com. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, guys. I reckon. Thank you for the sound, my rice. Thank you. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Hang about. The chair's gone. What happened there? Fuck's sake. All right. Pint gone, chair gone. All right, lads. Let's make sure you sync up with us. We're about to get going. I know we're about a minute behind or whatever, but sync up with the chat and we're going to get going right now. We're off. Let's go, Tottenham. Let's go. Big up to Sean the Boss with a super sticker. Choo-choo to you. Choo-choo to you. Let's go, Benson Core. Benson Core finds Romero. Looks to pass it over the top to Richalison. Ooh, Richalison's got a new fresh hair dye in. Choo-choo to him. Choo-choo to him. turn this way. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Let me know if you can hear the commentary, by the way, in the background. I just want to turn up a little bit so I can hear the fans, but let me know if you can hear it. Big up to you, Sean the Boss. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much indeed. Come on, Spurs. Let's see now. So Mathys Tel's playing off the left. Odegaard is, in fact, in the 10. And here's Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel's got a chance. He have a crack. Mathys Tel. He has a crack. Goalkeeper spills it. Oh, Tel's on business. Tel's on form. Let's go. My boy. My Mathys Tel. He's got a point to prove today. Oh, it's a good scissor. It's a good little sizzle. Sizzle McNizzle. And a player gets injured as well. That Ricky Sachs was fantastic, wasn't it? Brilliant to have you here. Brilliant to have you here. How are you? How are you? Sensational from Drew. I'm not going to start copying his accents, but I can't help it. I can't help it. The man. By the way, that was going in. By the way, that was going in. It took a little deflection off of Mukiele, I think it was, and that was going bins. By the way, that was going bottom bins from Mathys Tel. Tottenham look up for this. They're spicy. The keeper's already wasting time. Wasting time. Go on. Go on. Push up. Push up, Odegaard. You got to push up. Look at Archie Gray pushing up. Oh, I think we're doing the press here. I think we're doing the man-to-man press early doors. Could see Archie Gray getting dragged out of position there. Interesting. Win that, Ben Davies. Win that. Well done, Benjamin. Well done, Benjamin. Oh, he's given the... What? Apparently, Ben Davies took a touch. Yeah, listen, Drew's my favourite. I love Drew to pieces. He's one of my good buddies. I'd even go as far as to say best buddies, even though I've never met the man. He lives about 8,000 miles away, but he's the sort of guy that you can just speak on the phone and just laugh for hours. Absolute legend of a human being, and I'd love him to be on the show as often as possible, but I know he's got a lot going on in his life. So go on, Kudus. Good touch. Good first touch against Dennis Sirkin, ex-Tottenham player, by the way. Here's Pedro Porro. Gets on the ball. What does Pedro Porro do? He sticks it behind Ben Davies. This is the problem with Pedro Porro. He can't strike a ball at the moment. His confidence is absolute pits. His confidence on the ball is gone. Is gone. His head's gone. I need him to get back to his better self because he's such a good passer when he's on. But I think that he doesn't like the stress of the fans or whatever else. Ben Davies puts a nice little ball in towards Mathys Tel, who's dribbling it back to his own goal line, puts it towards Bentancur. Good ball up. Bentancur lobs it forward. Ben Davies wins the header. Odegaard's tried to power that one, but Sunderland out-muscled. Interesting start though. Tottenham looking fluid. Tottenham looking fluid in the opening 4 minutes. I'm okay with this. Guys. Make sure you do smash the like button. I keep forgetting to ask you guys. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and all that jam, all that jazz. Not on Sky or TNT. Where is this shit show? It is on Sky. It's on Sky Sports. It's on Sky Sports. You have to go and go to Sky Sports 3 or something, or Sky Sports whatever. It is on Sky Sports though. Good man. He's got it. Micky van der Ven plays it back towards Vicario. Vicario puts Romero in a bit of danger. The press from Sunderland is strong here in this one. Pedro Porro loses the ball. Pedro Porro loses the ball again. Luckily gets away with it. Porro for me is he looks fragile. He looks like you can see his eyes look a little bit scared. He's struggling, I think, Pedro Porro is, to be honest. Susan's listening on the radio. You can listen to the radio. I can do a better job than old Talk Sport, Susan. I can do a better job than Talk Sport. Let's get it up to Kudus. Ball goes up to Kudus. Kudus loses the ball in the position. Pedro Bentancur finds the ball over the top, and it falls towards the Sunderland player Alderete. And it clears back all the way back to Vicario. Vicario plays a dangerous ball to Ben Davies. Ben Davies looks a bit under pressure, but referee, that's got to be a foul. Yes, it is. Mathys Tel gets shoved in the back there by Gerstruida. Very talented player, Gerstruida. Very, very talented player. Really rate him. Always rated him. And I'm glad he's doing well in the Premier League. I like so many of the players that Sunderland have picked up. They did really, really good business in the summer. Pedro Porro puts the ball into a nice little 1-2 with Kudus, and Pedro Porro can break through here. And he's put the ball nicely into the path of Kudus. Odebear sort of gives up on the chase, but Kudus takes it in, crosses the ball in. It's a poor cross. If I'm honest, Odebear should have carried on the run then, but he gave it up and let Kudus take it on. Kudus stops, slows it down, whips the ball in, and it gets cleared easily. Kudus doesn't look particularly happy. Gives the ball to Ben Davies. We've got a new long throw specialist here, guys. Ben Davies stepping up. No Danzo and no Berghvall. So Ben Davies is third long throw specialist. And I don't know if the Sunderland players know how long he can throw it, because all the Tottenham players are in the middle of the penalty area. How far can he throw it? It's a lobby loopy one. It's not that great. And he goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, we haven't got a long throw specialist. Let's be honest. We've got nobody like that Coyote. We've got nobody like that Coyote at all. You're listening to me as well. Okay. Medical emergency at Anfield. Shit, that's sad. That is sad. Hope he's okay, or she's okay. Another point for Leeds United, says Arthur Bushby. Yeah, Leeds United. It is. Odebear's put it through. Is that offside, is it? It's offside. Richalison. Oh, Richalison takes it around the keeper. He's offside. He's well offside, though. He was well offside. Is he well offside, though? Yeah, he was well offside. Only about 3 meters. Only about as long as Carletta Eong's penis. Oh, pause. Sorry, all the ladies in the chat. Sorry, girls. I always think I'm talking to a male-only audience. I apologise. Miles offside, says Tom THFC. Yeah, United look absolutely terrible. How's that not a free kick? Richarlison's just been manhandled. Pedro Porro wins the ball in a battle and a duel, and he whips it. He's trying to put it in the bins. Oh, he's gone from distance. He's just hit it over the bar, though. He's smiling. Well done, Pedro Porro. I like that. I like that confidence, mate, because I don't feel like you've had any. But I like that. He looks up. He's looking for an option, and he decides to take the keeper on. It would need to be driven and perfect for that to have gone in. But you know what? That's fine. I like that. I don't mind that at all. Let me know your thoughts. Let's go Sunderland. We got a Mackham in the house. Get there, Vicario. Oh, Vicario! Jesus Christ. He just gets he almost gets the timing of that all wrong. He doesn't inspire me at all, Vicario. Fucking hell, bro. Doesn't inspire me at all there. Remember, guys, we've got a post-match show at 5 p.m. Drew's going to be back on with his accents. We've got Connor coming on. James Flower coming on, rather. And a few others as well, I think. This is going to be quite a good show at 5 p.m. So, and we'll redirect you straight over there to that at 5 p.m. Bang on this game finishing. Looking forward to it. Sean the Boss saying, FFS, I'm tired of Vicario, but I have been for ages, mate. He doesn't inspire me at all. I've got to be honest, right? This having like the way that the pitch is like 2 foot higher, they need to put like some sort of AstroTurf around the edge of the pitch. Romero puts it across. Chance for Mathys Tel. Get out of the way, Porro. Get out of the way. Could have shot there. Let's go, Ben Davies. Let's go. Lively start by Tottenham. Pinged in. Easy for Loafs to pick off. I think that Tottenham need to put like AstroTurf around the edge of the pitch, because the people that are throwing the ball in or taking corner kicks, they have to basically like step up about 2 foot.
It's a decent gradient. It's like Mount Everest of gradients. Let's go, Richie. Richie's firing here. Have a bang, Richie. Oh, he does. And it's a weak one. Doesn't catch it. Easy for Roast. Easy for Roast. Our attack gives me blue balls, I swear. So much build up and I'm left with nothing. We run the ball back here again. Kudus loses it. Kudus is too slow to release. Here's Sirkin. Tottenham are linked with Sirkin. Part of our youth academy, by the way. Bentancur is fired up. Bentancur is... We're pressing very nicely here. Got to be honest. I'm pretty impressed with the first 11 minutes of press. And Sunderland have just put the ball in. Oh, no, they haven't. Well defended there by the right back. Micky van der Ven sticks the ball out on the halfway line, and it is a throw-in on the halfway line to Sunderland. Interesting game. Hume is playing right back. I initially thought Mukiele was going to play right back, but Hume is playing right back. Sirkin's left back. So Mukiele's usually a right back for Sunderland, but he's coming in today as a centre back. Similar to players like Gerstruida, who can also play... a variety of positions. Hume is coming as a right back today. Try Hume. And Gersh and Mukiele looks to me, at least, looks to me at first impression here that he's playing as the centre back for Sunderland. You know what that means, though? It means that there's a threat. There's a threat of people that can carry the ball out, but it also means there's a vulnerability that you can exploit down that side. And it looks like Richarlison is trying to do that. Archie Gray gives the ball away to Hume, but he wins it back via the support of Udogie. And Archie Gray is carrying it forward, and Udogie is right next to him. But Archie Gray is moving into a lot of space. Find the pass. It's a terrible pass, but it's finding its way to Pedro Porro. Porro whips the ball to the back post. Richie misses it. Oh, Richie's got a free header. What a ball that is by Pedro Porro. What a ball that was by Pedro Porro, by the way. Archie Gray puts the lob over to Kudus. It's not good, but he gets defended well. Oh, it's been taken off his head, has it, by Mukiele? It's been taken off his head by Mukiele. And they've given a goal kick. Have they given a goal kick? No, they haven't. It's given a corner kick. Okay. Here's Mathys Tel. By the way, I think Tottenham are going to win this because because Pedro Porro looks like he's got his passing boots back on. It looks like he's up for it today. Here comes the whip. Cleared by Roast. Punch clear. Adingra now. Adingra. Ben Davies gets stuck in. Tottenham are turning up here, guys. Tottenham have turned up in the first 15 minutes, first 14 minutes. We like this. When Pedro Porro is on it, Eric, when Pedro Porro's on it, Tottenham play better. I've been saying this to you guys for the last few weeks. When Pedro Porro isn't on it, Spurs play like shit. And generally speaking, when Pedro Porro focuses more on his defence, it comes at the sacrifice of his offensive play. And that's the same with Tottenham. So Pedro Porro in a microcosm kind of represents how Tottenham play. It really does. And I think that Pedro Porro's up for this. I think he's going to whip some dangerous balls in. I think Richarlison's going to score a goal. If you've got your Bet365 app open right now, go and put a little cheeky pound on an assist by Porro or at least a goal by Richie, because I think that we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this, Eric. I think we're going to do this, mate. Yeah, I did say it yesterday. You're right. I've said it for a while. We're pressing hard. This is better. And look, Sunderland are not enjoying it. Sunderland aren't enjoying the press, by the way. There's a goal at the Everton game, by the way. Brentford have scored. Fuck, that ruins my Igor Thiago. Fine. Igor Thiago gets the opening goal for Brentford. Couldn't do it against Tottenham 2 times running. Does it against everybody else. I had a 3-game accumulator. Everton to win. What were my bets? I had Everton to win, Newcastle to win, and Man City to win. Decent odds, actually. Like 7-1 or 6-1 or something. 6.5 to 1. And of course, that always means I fucked it. Didn't think that Brentford would do well there. But it is what it is. It's looking better, Trilly. It's looking better. The atmosphere seems okay. The atmosphere, from what I can only hear it quietly As long as it's not coming through on the TV, on the stream, then let me know if it is. But it seems okay. Here's Sunderland crossing the ball in. Micky van der Ven clears well. Mathys Tel tries to smash it clear, completely shanks it, and he goes out for a throw-in, a dangerous throw-in as well, because Sunderland have got a couple of long throw specialists, I believe, but I'm not sure if I'm right about that. Kudos is down injured as well. Not good. Not good. Kudos has gone off, has he? Oh, it doesn't look good. Who have we got on the bench? We've got Berghvall, who's just come back from injury himself. Polinia, Kolo Muani. Yeah, you bring on Kolo Muani. You put Kolo Muani on the left. You put Udogie on the right. And you might bring in... You might go to a 4-2-2-2. Maybe you go 4-2-2-2. And you let Kolo Muani and Richalison go up front. Who's coming off? Yeah, Kolo Muani, he's got a beanie on. He's got all sorts on. He's got more layers than one of my thumbnails. Fucking hell. Kolo Muani's coming on. He wasn't expecting to be coming on soon. Interesting. Kudos is out. That's fucked, isn't it? Jesus, that's not good. Look at the size of his thigh, mate. Look at the size of that thigh muscle. Squeeze the life out of you. Muani doesn't look excited to come on, does he? Yeah, he doesn't look happy, does he? Maybe Kolo up top, Richie left, Tel right. I'm not sure if Mathys Tel plays on the right because he's right-footed, isn't he? Maybe you could put Udogie out there. Wow, not good. 18th minute. 19th minute. Fucking hell. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's get rid of the overlay. Let's get rid of the overlay. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Spurs are doing well, Susan. Yeah, we're starting okay. Here comes the long throw. It's a terrible long throw. Goes out for a goal kick. Oh, it's a corner kick. Jesus Christ, referee. What are we doing there? Alderete. Looks a bit like Bentancur, Alderete, doesn't he? A bit of a hipster. Muani coming on from the -40 temperature, Shawnee, yeah. Hey! Granite Jack has just fallen over. Look at the dip. Look at the step down. Look at the step down it takes. It's mental. It is mental. That step off is mental. That step off is mental. They should just lay out some AstroTurf to make it more natural. Archie Gray clears well. So does Udogie. Second clearance. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. Udogie blocks the clearance again. Wins the ball. Chance here for Tottenham. No, given away. It's okay. It's okay. That's all right. That'll do. That'll do. Tottenham have got this one, boys. Tottenham have got this one, ladies and boys. Ladies and gents, boys and girls. We've got this one. Ben Davies pings the ball long towards Richalison. A little bit of space. Richalison does well. Here's Udogie. Looks towards Pedro Porro, who finds Kolo Muani, who's offside. He threads it back across to a dangerous area. Mathys Tel gets in Archie Gray's way. Archie Gray gets out of the way. Mathys Tel pushes it back towards Ben Davies. Ben Davies towards Archie Gray. Better from Tottenham. It's nice. We can string a pass together here. We can string a pass together. Where has this been, by the way? Where has this been? We're not going anywhere. It's a bit horseshoe-ish, but we are stringing passes together. I reckon this week I have been mostly working on passing. Mathys Tel whips the ball in, low cross, it's blocked well. Ben Davies fouls, and they get the Mayenda and the. Did you notice the fast show? For those of you old enough to remember the fast show, this week I have been mostly eating passes. Why nobody bang it? Yeah. Mathys Tel puts in a shift every single. Is that what you're talking about? Tell Odebear Mwani it's laughable. What are we doing here? Oh, it's a lovely play by Odebear, the guy you're laughing at, into Mwani. Mwani can dribble now. Nice little bit of space. Oh, he's just given the ball away. Unlucky. Oh, lucky Mwani. Unlucky. But he wins the ball back. Oh, the feisty of the press. The feistiness of the press. Well done. Here's Bentancur. Odebear chance. Pressed out of it. Got to get stuck in there, Archie Gray. He does. He gets stuck in again. Get on that ball. It's a bit ping ballish. Pinball. Oh, we're all over the place. It's so messy. There's like 7 players all fighting for the ball at the same time. Well picked off Romero. Romero picks it off. Looks outside wide to Richalison. Richalison. Back heel to Pedro Porro. He puts it towards the back corner. He's overhit it. Pedro Porro overhits it. Good football, though. Good football. This is okay. I hear you. He does look at. I think casual is probably the right word, Mr. Wignall. I think you're right. He is a little bit casual, isn't he? He is a little bit casual. But sometimes Berbatov was casual. I'm not suggesting he's Berbatov, but I'm just saying that's well picked off Berbatov. Bentancur. Oh, he's giving the ball away. Oh no! Pedro Porro getting stuck in, doing a good job. Let's go. I think we are winning the midfield battle, Bippy. I think we are. He is a nonchalant player, Highline mate. He is a nonchalant player. There are players that are... Archie Gray, you got to do better there. Archie Gray gets a reprieve because of Romero's good positional sense. Romero does really well there with the position, doesn't slide in. Richarlison fighting against the big boy Dennis Sirkin. And here's Granit Xhaka. Here is Granit Xhaka. But they move the ball around to Mukiele. No, Mukiele is playing centre-back. He is playing centre-back. They've got the team... Wait a minute. Yeah, Mukiele is playing centre-back. There we go. As I thought. As I said. Oh, well done, Adingra. Adingra moves the ball nicely, and Mathys Tel gives away a free kick on the centre circle, inside the centre circle. It's an interesting game, this. Tottenham have got this one for the taking if they can get something going. They've got to keep this energy up. They have to keep the energy up. This isn't a game that I'm not enjoying. It's not boring. It's not boring. At the moment, guys, there's no temptation for me to turn over to a different game. Cheers. Chin chin to you all, by the way. Happy Sunday, the 4th of January. Chow Min. Big up to Paul John Neal for joining. Big up to you. Big up to you. Ben Davies wins the header. Mathys Tel picked off because he was double teamed there. Double teamed. Let's go, Richie. Richie finds Odebear. Odebear spreads it to Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel, is he going to take a man on? He has a ping. Oh, he's just wide. Oh, Mathys Tel, he takes it early as well. He takes it early. It was nonchalant. Nonchalant. Just whips it The French under 21-year-old was onside as well. The referee's looking for an offside there. He wasn't offside. Rishi does really well to lay it off to Odebear. Odebear lines up nicely with Mathys Tel. He doesn't think twice. He just pings it. And you know what? Roos is nowhere near that one. It's 1, 2, 3 touches and then just a little ding. Wah, ta, ta, ta. But it was just wide. Nice work. Nice work from my boy Mathys Tel. Here he is on the ball again. He's fired up, Tel. He's fired up. He's fired up. He's trying to take on 2 men. He's still got the ball. Still got the ball. 2 men are surrounding him. Is he going to find a corner kick? No, he gets it back to Archie Gray. Well done. Well done, Mathys Tel. He finds Ben Davies. Ben Davies lays it back to Micky. Micky across to Romero. Let's go now. No more horseshoe. Pings a lot. So pings it to the back post there. No, he doesn't. He decides to whip it down. Lovely pass from Romero over to Kolo Muani, who's, you're right, he's very nonchalant, but he keeps the ball either way. He finds it all a little bit easy, doesn't he? He finds it too easy. Here's Ben Davies. Pitching the back to most to Richalison. Muani keeps it on, does he? Just. He whips it in. Oh, and it's been cleared. And there's a Sunderland player who's flat out Alderete. Alderete's flat skis on the floor, holding his head. Richalison is looking up for this. He's still miserable. Nice, be nice to see a smile out of Richalison once in a while. Bentancur finds Ben Davies. It's a lovely little dink from Ben Davies, and he does find Richalison, by the way. And also that ball was out, even though the referee didn't see it. The ball was out from Kolo Muani. It would, if it had gone in, it would have been disallowed. Lovely ping, lovely cross from Ben Davies. And Richarlison has just got his head on it. He's noggin on it. Oh, look at Kolo Muani. Look at Flower. Look at Flower doing his Flower thing. Did he give the ball away? Did he give the ball away? Or was he part of a build-up play that resulted in a shot on target or a shot off target? Agendas are going to agend. Agendas are going to agend for James Flower, who's coming on the show. He's coming on the show later on. I hope he scores. But he's not playing as a striker, you know. He's not playing as a striker, is he? So. Odebear does really well. Ben Davies, who started really nicely, by the way, Ben Davies. Started really nicely. Fresh set of legs, fresh set of eyes. Doesn't let you down, Ben Davies. Dependable Ben. He knows how to whip the ball in. He's been doing it for 15 years. Lovely pass out here to Mathys Tel on the left-hand side. He's taken his guy on again. He cuts inside. He plays it back to Bentancur. Bentancur looks and finds Archie Gray. He's floating around into all sorts of positions and places, Archie Gray. But it's all Tottenham right now. Go on, Mathys Tel. We've got to convert one of these. Tel whips it in. It's not the best whip, but it finds its way back to Mathys Tel somehow. Little back heel. Mathys Tel trying to take on Gerstruida again. This time he pulls it back. He doesn't want to take him on. Bentancur to Ben Davies. Ben Davies goes back to Mathys Tel. Tottenham players know, they can feel it, that Tel is up for this. He's up for it. Either way, Bentancur pushes it back to Romero. Romero threads it across, almost gives the ball away. Ben Davies salvages it. Oh, what a play that is from Micky van der Ven, by the way. Drags it back between his legs. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. We've got the ball into Romero. Romero looking forward. It's all Tottenham. It's all Tottenham. And this is the best sort of string of play, run of play I can remember Tottenham doing for a long time. We're not giving the ball away. We're not giving the ball away. We are stringing passes. This is what I'm saying. We're capable. Here's Odebear now on the left-hand side, looking to take on number 38, Hume. And we get a corner kick. Gerstruida does well to defend it. And Hume doesn't do enough. Is it Hume? Is it Hume who's number 38? I think it is. Or 32, sorry. Yeah, it is. Trey Hume. And Tottenham have a corner kick, and Mathys Tel is slowly walking over to get it. And the fans are applauding him, I hope. Let's go, Tottenham. Let's go, Tottenham. We need this one. We need this one. Come on, Tottenham. We need this goal. Mathys Tel with the corner kick. What are we doing here? He whips it in. Back post. Romero. Romero slips over to Micky van der Ven. Yes! Micky van der Ven! Micky van der Ven scores! Oh, wow! Go! Go! Come on! Davies! It's Ben Davies who gets the goal! It's Ben Davies who gets the goal. It's a lovely little flick from Ben. It was meant as well, by the way. It was meant. And Tottenham Hotspur, dependable Ben. Dependable Ben. Let's go, Tottenham Hotspur. It's been coming. It's been coming. Come on. Yes. Yeah, baby. Woo! Wow. It's been coming. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. Let's go, Wilson. Let's go, Wilson. He takes his man on. Oh, he lets it run out of play. Unlucky Wilson Odebear. Tell you what, Sunderland don't lose too many games. But Tottenham are looking up for this. Micky Van, what's his name? Thomas Frank. Yeah, he's twerking, trying, keep going. Better. Fantastic. Ricky Sachs will be very happy. Yeah, it's great to have you on. Great to have you on. Absolutely sensational. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. 100%. Superb. I'm excited. Here comes the long ball. Get rid of it. Well done, Richie. Richie getting back, doing what Richie does. Love to see it. Get on that first touch. Get that first touch, Odebear. Does well. Does well. Win that next one, Romero. Look at Romero going. Look at Romero going. And here's Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel thread it through. He's done nicely. Oh, he's just been picked off by Gerstruida again. He's such a good... Gerstruida's positional sense is so good, by the way. Gerstruida's positional sense is so good. He knows how to sniff. I'd take him at Tottenham in a heartbeat. He knows how to sniff out the danger. He knows where the likely threats are. It's like a sixth sense to him. He did it at PSV, at Feyenoord. Was it? Where was he? PSV. PSV, yeah. Absolutely sensational. Frank impressions are so good. Yes. Keep taking French players that Tel and Odebear have connections with. Yeah, man. They got the chemistry. Le chemistry. Le chemistry. The je ne sais quoi. Le factor X. They do link up. They link up, my man. They link up. Been saying this. Been saying it. Mathys Tel's been excellent, by the way. Who scored there? Oh, Fulham scored against Liverpool. Fulham have scored against Liverpool. Fulham have scored against Liverpool. Is that Harry Wilson again? Fucking hell, Harry Wilson again, by the way. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. Liverpool 1-0 down. I'll tell you what, Tottenham can finish fourth, you know. Liverpool are fourth and they are fucking rubbish. Chelsea are fifth and they are fucking inconsistent. United are sixth and they are dog shit. Then you've got teams like Sunderland. Long from Vicario over the top. It falls to Odebear. Oh, he smashes it wide. You've got to be more composed there, Odo. Composed Bear. You've got to be composed, Bear. That was well played by the way, James Flower. If you're watching that was Kolo Muani who put the pressure on them, by the way, whose pressure found that opportunity. You know what I'm saying here, guys? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Look at the press from Tottenham. Archie Gray's all over it. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, Tottenham, get a second goal now. Pedro Porro pressed but gets out of position, and Sunderland nowhere to attack, and he's out of position, but he's getting back nicely. Here's Simon Adingra. Here's Granit Xhaka. Back to Simon Adingra. Puts the ball across. Here's Gerstruida. And Hume. Trey Hume looks inside. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Well done, Micky van der Ven. Nice work, Micky van der Ven. Tell you what, if Spurs can get themselves 2-0 up, I think this is done. I like the way we're playing today. I like it. Where's this been? And the thing is, we're all going to get like sort of bloated about this. If we win this game 2-0 or something, we're all going to get gassed and go like, that's what we want to see. And then you know what? Oh, Hume with a shot. Vicario dives low. Look, if you watch this on TV, right? Watch Vicario versus the shot. The shot's going top bins, if anything. Oh, no, to be fair to him, he does dive up. My bad. I'm not sure it's going in anyway. Odebear looks forward towards Mathys Tel. They connect like fucking peas and carrots, they do. Oh, Mathys Tel does really well. Oh, he tries to thread it, but it's picked off by Granit Xhaka. And here is Adingra. Is it Adingra? Oh, no, it's the other one. The other player. What's his name? 30. No, it was Adingra. My bad. Mayenda's the person I'm thinking of. There we go. Get on board the rabbit hole ramblings. Yeah, we're going to do a show on that. I feel bad. I haven't done a show on the rabbit hole for like a week and a half or 2 weeks or something. I've been struggling with some ill health in the evenings. I've had no energy, but we have to get back. There's so much to talk about. We've got to talk about Venezuela. We've got to talk about Donald Trump. What's he up to? There's all sorts of corruption going on with Donald Trump. We've got to talk about all that sort of thing. Donald Trump doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's like, I'm 80. I'm going to get mine, and I'm going to get my family's. And I'm going to give pardons to people that don't deserve them, as long as they make sure that he pay me. Well done, Pedro Porro. Well done. Who gives the ball away there? Colin Mwani gives the ball away, but we get a throw in. It's okay. Agendas have got to agenda. Yeah, maybe. I want to praise Vicario. I do want to, but I just think he's a fucking liability. He terrifies me. Look at Pedro Porro looking for support, looking for help. Colin Mwani comes back. Nicely played. That's really nice ball. That is from Pedro Porro, by the way. Pedro Porro's got his confidence back. In the first 10 minutes, I was thinking Pedro Porro doesn't have. He's a little bit. He's not on it again. But actually, when he plays well, we play well, and he's starting to play well. He's confident. The fans singing when the Spurs go marching in. We love to see it. Let's go. Bentancur's been good today, by the way. Micky van der Ven. Pass it out to Ben Davies. Been lovely. Ben Davies tries to put the ball over the top into the channel. Oh, it's a great ball. It's a great ball towards Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel whips it back. Does really well as well. It goes back towards Ben Davies. Ben Davies cuts inside. He's looking for some options. Can't find it. Bentancur. Richalison saying, Bentancur, play it out wide to Pedro Porro. Instead, he goes towards Archie Gray. Archie Gray on the left-hand side, plays it back towards Bentancur. Bentancur to Micky van der Ven. We're doing horseshoe, but Bentancur finds himself a little bit of space here. Colin Mwani still languid, still nonchalant with it. Keeps hold of the ball. Bentancur, we're getting pressed well there by Sunderland players. It's okay. We're 1-0 up. It's okay. Let them do that. Let them suffocate the life out of it. Lovely ball from Romero into Odebear. Odebear gets picked off really nicely by Alderete, I think that was. Oh, no, it was Mayenda. Sorry, my bad. Mayenda, number 12. And here is Alderete now. Sunderland, though, have picked up 12 points from losing positions this season, only beaten by Aston Villa, who have got 18 points. Aston Villa have got 18 points from losing positions. That's amazing. That is absolutely incredible resilience for Aston Villa and Unai Emery's team. But we're not worried about them. We're worried about Tottenham. Can Tottenham get us? If we get a second goal here, though, I don't think we're going to. I think we're too good defensively to be able to concern ourselves with what Sunderland have to offer. But let's just see. Let's just figure it out as we go along. 500 people in the house, by the way, guys. Please do smash the like button and smash the subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on as we go along. Bentancur wins the ball back. Looks up. Oh, he tries to thread. Mwani gets the ball, picks the ball up nicely. Go on, Colo. One more pop. What a lovely pass. Oh, he's just off balance. He's just given the ball away. Unlucky from Mwani. Much better from him. It's amazing, right? I'm looking at, as we're talking, I'm looking at Sava's chat. Sava's chat is like, this is fucking dog shit. It's so bad. It's so horrendous. There's he's cultivated and it's all fair play to him, but he's cultivated an audience of people that are so like they decide how they feel, and then it doesn't matter what happens. They're not going to change their mind. I think this has been relatively impressive from Tottenham. I think we're playing right. We're 1-0 up against Sunderland. And I think we're doing really well. I think we're doing all right today. I think this is the best performance I've seen for a while. I think Ben Davies has been really impressive. He's cutting inside. Sunderland trying to do the man-to-man press, by the way, or at least they're trying to. They can't always implement it, but they're certainly pressing really well, which most teams struggle with, and Tottenham certainly have all season. Well done. Big strength there from Udogie. Wins the ball back. And he launches Kolo Muani through. And Kolo Muani's got some space here. And he's got the pace as he whips the ball in. What's Muani doing? To Richalison. Oh, Richalison's missed to hit it completely. Oh, Richie. I think Muani could have put a better ball in. It was slightly behind him. But I'll tell you what, Udogie does really well there. Udogie does really, really well. Looks up. Muani, and he whips a nice ball in. I'll tell you what, Richarlison's connected with them in the past. If I'm honest, I feel like that was a poor cross from Muani. He could have been slightly better. But yeah, Muani doesn't look like he's that interested. I see Flower. Flower's in there. Flower's in there again. What are we doing here, James? You are saying much better from him, but he's giving the ball away again. Who? Ben Davies? Who's giving the ball away again? What are you talking about? Oh, we're watching the same football. Here's Richalison. Richalison whips the ball back. No one in the box at all. Pedro Porro, the closest person. Bentancur picks the ball off again. Bentancur's been really good. Really impressed with Bentancur. Here's Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel picked off by that Gerstruida. He's so good, man. Go and get me Gerstruida. I said it for 3 years. I said it. Shown. Saying it. Johnny catching strays. I think Bentancur's been very good today, but Gerstruida is their best player. I think he's absolutely sensational. He's so good. Sava expects and wants a level of play. Unfortunately, we aren't that club. Yeah, I also think, I love Sava to pieces, but I'd call him out, or not call him out, but I'd speak of his opinions like I would anybody else. And this isn't a criticism; it's just an observation. But he backed Thomas Frank, therefore, because he doesn't want to have to admit that has been part of the problem. He reminds everybody, he forces that opinion that the players are all terrible. And there's a lot of people that absolutely love Sava. A lot of people, he's a big personality. There's thousands of people that absolutely love and listen to him and agree with everything he says. There's a lot of people that disagree with him. There's a lot of people that love what he says. And if you go and watch his channel, like, I'm not asking you to because I don't need to leave mine, but if you go and just dial in and look at the comment section, the narrative on that channel right now, I've just seen it, is like, we're all so shit. The players are shit. This is terrible. This is awful. And I don't think it has been. You know, I'm not a fan of Thomas Frank. I'm not a fan of a lot of these players, but I'm going to call it as I see it. And I think this has been a really impressive first half. I think this has been our best first half of football for a while, especially at home. I think we're playing, we're trying. I think we're competitive, we're combative, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from certain players. And losing Kudus is obviously a problem. Kolo Muani wasn't expecting to play on. He wasn't expected to be on the right-hand side. He looks like he's limping now as well, by the way. But I think we've done fairly well. I think when we first saw the first 11 today, I think most people were going, "Oh God, that's horrendous. We're going to get pumped." We've been by far the better team. You know. You're using me as radio mate while I parent. Okay, well, I'll appreciate that. I better do some more commentary then, rather than just ad lib. But yeah, I think this has been a decent performance. Is Micky van der Ven. We've got 2 minutes till half time, 90 seconds till half time. 1-0 up against Sunderland. Look, they're a team that can come back and win points for sure. They're a threat from losing positions. But generally speaking, I think we've been fairly comfortable. I don't really remember anything getting really being challenging for us. Vicario hasn't had too many saves to make. Here's Mathys Tel down the left-hand side. Mathys Tel plays it back to Ben Davies. Chance for Ben Davies to put one in before the end of the break. No, he goes back to Mathys Tel. Mathys Tel up against Gerstruida. Gerstruida's been a real threat at the back, but Mathys Tel puts a ball in. He gets over the back towards Richalison. He gets headed back towards Udogie. Udogie puts his foot through it. His head through it, sorry, and it. Ben Davies has been picked off here. Ben Davies has been picked off, but Micky van der Ven gets back. They're no threat. They're no threat. This is a really balanced performance from Tottenham. It's really balanced. I've got to be honest, guys. I'm this is something I'm impressed with. I'm impressed with this performance. I think that Tottenham Hotspur are doing it the right way, right? We're solid at the back, but we're also throwing corners. Is Richalison. Richalison, who's back defending against it? Oh, you're going to give that front. Oh, come on. What's going on there? Mukiele's a big guy. That Nordi Mukiele's a big guy. Big physical presence. And Richalison probably didn't need to let that one bounce, but he did anyway. Richarlison's having a good game. He's a menace up there. Micky doesn't like him. They're having to play Gerstruida basically as a right back. I'm pretty sure that the Sunderland manager's already moved Hume as a right forward, a right wing forward. And they've moved Gerstruida back towards a right back because they can't handle, that's the halftime whistle. They can't handle us down our left-hand side. So they put their best player, Gerstruida, up against Mathys Tel, which tells you something, right? It tells you something. We're doing things. We're causing them problems. And Sunderland don't like this. It's a good half of football. Very good half of football. And I'm actually impressed. I think it's the best half of football for ages in a competitive game. Burnley at home on the first game of the season wasn't competitive. They were a new team and we walked past it. But to have lost Mohamed Kudus in the first 15 minutes, so 18 minutes to an injury, Kolo Muani doesn't look like he particularly has the same level of interest or the same level of sort of motivation or whatever as the rest of them. But the rest of the team feel incredibly fired up and motivated for this one, and I'm particularly impressed. Mathys Tel and Davies is linking up well. Rob Plan, I agree with you, mate. You know, one of the problems that I have with the frustrations that I have with Jed Spence is that he doesn't have connections with people in front of him. He doesn't want to, build relationships, or he hasn't. I'm not sure he doesn't, but he doesn't want to. But he certainly hasn't. Ben Davies, I think, has been really good. I think Ben Davies has been very good. He's been whipping balls in down the left hand side into the box, into the danger zone. We might not necessarily be winning all of the first flick-ons, but we're winning most of the second balls. The midfield battle, we were all concerned about the midfield battle. Bentancur's been sensational, winning all those second balls. Archie Gray's getting stuck in. Archie Gray's float like fluid. He's more of like, I don't know what he's doing really. Once again, I'll be interested to see his heat map. In fact, let's have a look at it, shall we? Let's have a look at it. Because I think that Archie Gray just seems to just float around. He's been doing all right, though. He's been doing all right on the ball. I mean, I'm impressed, guys. I'm happy with this. Let's have a little look-see at the halftime scoreline, shall we? The halftime stats. Expected XG 0.9 to Tottenham. Very little for Sunderland. Very little. They haven't created anything. We haven't allowed them to. Is it on the screen? It is on the screen. Yeah, cool. Big chances to Spurs 1. 8 shots. Well, first of all, let's look at the momentumometer. When was the last time we saw that, by the way? When was the last time we saw that where Tottenham's emblem was in the green? Very impressive first half. No saves from Vicario. 2 from their keeper. 1 second. Let me get rid of this. I've got some warning on my screen. Hang on. Passes fairly equal. Tackles fairly equal. Free kicks. The referee's been okay. Haven't had a problem with the referee so far, really. Shots on target. 4 shots on target. How have we had 4 shots on target, but only 2 goalkeeping saves? I guess shots on target count if they're block shots, I guess. Well, that doesn't even make sense. Block shots. Oh, I see. So 1 block shot, 2 saves, and then 1 goal. That makes sense. Ben Davies gets a goal, by the way. Good for him. The pass map, most of the passing's been down around our own sort of final third. That's okay. Horseshoe football. I'm generally quite impressed, guys. But I'll tell you what, I want to look at the passing stats because we're always moaning about the passing stats as Tottenham fans. And we can't get on the... Where's the passing stats? Here we go. Passes into the final third. 78% completion rate. 63 of 81. That is the highest I've seen for Tottenham. I think against Brentford, it was like 50% or 52%. Even long balls are getting found because Richarlison's finding the channels and Mathys Tel is getting onto the end of these passes. Crosses obviously could be better. They're a big team, though, defensively, right? Mukiele's a big guy. Dennis Serkin's a big guy. Aldereta's a big guy. And obviously Gerstruida, who's been moved out of position, is a big guy. But look, if the fact that they pivoted their team already, the fact that they have moved Dennis they've moved Heung into the right forward spot and Gerstruida out there, when at the very start of the game, it was more of a 4-2-3-1 with Lefay in the 10, Gerstruida as a centre midfielder alongside Granit Xhaka and Heung at right back. And they've changed that during the first half. They put Gerstruida back at the right back. They're saying they're giving him a 6.4. The reason why is because Tottenham have had all of the joy down the left-hand side and down their right-hand side. But ultimately, Gerstruida is the reason why we're not 2-0 up, in my opinion. He's been very, very good. I don't know why. Why has he been given a 6.4 rating? What's he done wrong? Right, he's intercepted. He's made tackles. He's made clearances. And he's made recoveries. Is it his passing stats that are poor? Not really. I don't know why he's getting a 6.4 rating. Let's have a look at Archie Gray's heat map. There you go. Same sort of thing, right? If you didn't know this, I guess this is obviously by design, right? This is obviously by design. But Archie Gray's heat map is a little bit all over the place. It's fine. It's absolutely fine because it's working today. But you wouldn't necessarily know. You'd probably say that he was a midfielder if you saw that, or someone in the 10. Let's have a look at Wilson Odebear's heat map. See, again, Wilson Odebear spent as much time picking the ball up deep. But you know what? I don't mind that, right? Like, part of the reason why Tottenham struggle to get the ball forward is because we don't have people that are deeper in their natural positions who can pass the ball forward. But he's coming deep, a little bit like Xavi Simons should be doing more of when Xavi Simons is playing, and picking the ball up deep and then spreading it long. He's passing it forward into the channels. Richalison doing good stuff defensively. He's up there. He's picking things up in the corner. He's doing what I like Richarlison's performance today. I think he's been handy. We know his limitations, but I'm pretty impressed with it. Kudus obviously came off very early. Let's see what Kolo Muani, for the most part, has stuck to his own sort of side of the pitch. Absolutely fine. I wish Kolo Muani was a little bit more energetic, a little bit more engaged. He does. I think whoever said it in the chat a little while ago that he's what was it? Carefree? Was that what the word that you said? Carefree? Or whatever. I'm going to reuse the word and say languid. He's just a little bit kind of nonchalant, isn't he, with his work? Bentancur, though, has been brilliant. Bentancur, I think, has been absolutely sensational, winning balls back in the midfield. Again, doesn't have a decent rating. Neither of our midfielders have got a decent rating, but the algorithm for SofaScore is all over the place anyway. It doesn't make any sense. Lots of sideways passes for sure. And when he has passed the ball forward, he's given it away a few times. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. He has given the ball away a few times. But generally speaking, he's been all over the place. And I think defensively, if I'm not mistaken, he's recovered a lot. Yeah, look at that. He's recovered the ball 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times. Bentancur has recovered it. That to me is the sign of a decent midfielder. That I'm not a fan of Bentancur, really not. I think we could do a lot better. But fair play, call it as I see it. I think I said it throughout the first half. His recoveries, his ability to get the ball, win the second balls, which is what recoveries essentially are. To me, his recoveries and his interceptions. Right, to have 7 recoveries and 3 interceptions in 45 minutes, very, very impressive. His passing, as I say, most of the time it's been fine. When he has tried to play it forward, it's been picked off more often than not. That's part of the reason why Tottenham fans have got an issue with our midfield, is because sideways passes are fine, but they don't really do much, right? Whereas when you try to progress the ball forward, how good are you at getting it from A to B? I think I'm going to see here, Romero actually has some great passing stats. I think we're going to see it if I look. I think progressively, he's progressed the ball forward quite nicely. He has. He's missed 1 there. He's missed 2. But in terms of forward passes, there you go. That long one into the corner for Mathys Tel. This one here from the back here. I think Romero's been pretty good as well today, getting up. And let me see what his details like defensively. Interceptions once. He hasn't had to clear the ball, but he has recovered the ball a couple of times. Romero's been pretty much on it today. I think the whole team seemed to be on it. Micky van der Ven with the assist. Let's take a little look-see at Micky van der Ven's stats. Tackles, couple of clearances. He's got a block shot in there as well. He's recovered the ball as well. No problem at all. We haven't had any issues at all defensively with some of these, with what Sunderland have got to offer. Things might change in the second half, but for me, I'm impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm pleased. It's a sort of a shift in what we come to expect from Tottenham at home, and we are well deserving of the 1-goal lead. Need a second goal though. Absolutely need a second goal, and then we can move on. Let's check out what the chat is saying, shall we? There's a few super chats as well. I haven't done. Sorry, guys. There's one. There's actually one. We've done the -41. Big up to you, mate. Thank you very much. I hope you're okay. Stay warm. Sean the Boss with a super sticker. Choo choo to you. We said that at the start of the game. And the Bears Cave is also big up to you, my man from Woking. How are you, buddy? He's putting a super sticker. Choo choo to you as well, Bears Cave. Appreciate you very much, my man. Hope you are okay. RKM is laissez-faire. Yeah, he is a little bit. He just seems casual. Oh, that's what the word was. Casual. He's casual. Whoever it was who said it, he's casual in defense. He's casual on the ball. But like I say, there's players out there that are casual. Think about how casual Berbatov was back in the day. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying that like there are certain players that look a little bit disinterested, but that can still do things. And I think Colin Mawani's been involved in quite a lot this afternoon since he came on in the first half. His final delivery has been a little bit poor at times, but he hasn't had a shocker. Absolutely not. Although, judging from what I can see on other streams commentary, there's people that have got agendas that are not basing their opinions today on what they're seeing today. They're basing it on what they've thought for a while, and that's fine. Tel has been very impressive, Ollie. I appreciate that, mate. I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you, guys. I just need you to. I want a Tel banger as well. He's been a protagonist. He's been the storyteller. He's been the storyteller. I like that. The protagonist of the game so far. Thus far, my man Mathys Tel has told a story. Let me tell you a story. I like him. I like Mathys Tel. He does need a goal. Flowers coming in with a little bit of positivity. Flowers coming in with a little bit of positivity. Not about the man he hates, but about the people he hasn't liked previously. That's okay. Big up to you, James. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll literally be back. I'm busting for a wee. Give me 2 seconds. I'll literally be back in like 30 seconds, and I shall be back. I'll be back. Come back to me. 1 second, guys. I'm back, people. 75 of you couldn't even wait. 100 of you couldn't even wait. You just dropped off. Unbelievable. You couldn't even wait for me to have a little tinkle winkle. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. That was much better from Spurs. Bentancur has bossed the midfield 100%. He has. He's been very, very good. And Tel's been very good as well. You're surprised I muted. Well, you know what? I learnt my lesson last time. Look, we've got a couple of minutes until the game restarts. And more of the same. In terms of options off the bench, should we need them? We don't have too much, do we? We've got Williams-Barnett, Dane Scarlett, Berghvall. That's about it in terms of attacking options. I'd like to see Luca Williams-Barnett get a minute or two. That would be good if we could bring him on. Don't see why not. Dane Scarlett, maybe why not? He always plays well. At the back, you know, maybe you could, if we get a 2-0 lead, maybe you could give Micky van der Ven or Romero a breather, bring Dragusin on, bring Kevin Danso on, shore up the midfield. But at the moment, I don't think there's any need to. I think everything looks fairly comfortable. I'm very, very happy and impressed. The players are walking back out for the second half. And Tottenham are in good form. Good form. Look, there's nothing to dislike right now. Nothing to dislike. Let me see what is going on. Wow. By the way, just breaking news. Ruben Amorim has declared he will leave United when his contract expires in June of next year. In a bombshell statement after drawing to Leeds, Amorim said, "I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach of Manchester United. That's clear. I'm not going to quit. I will do my job until the other guy is coming here to replace me. And that is going to finish in 18 months. And then everyone is going to move on. That was the deal. That is my job, not to be a coach. If people cannot handle the Gary Nevilles and the critics, we need to change the club." TalkSport understands there is a growing tension between Amorim and United's director of football, Wilcox. Sources close to Old Trafford say Wilcox would like Amorim to be more tactically adaptable, while the Portuguese has also been told bringing in reinforcements this January transfer window is unlikely. Fucking hell. Gee whiz. What a thing to come out with. Let's start that clock again. We're about to start the second half, guys, by the way. We'll talk about that during the game or afterwards. And are we about to be off? Yeah, we're off. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're back in. So Manchester United are going to be, they're not going to be signing anybody in January. What does that mean for Tottenham? Well, it means maybe we get a free run at someone like Yan Diomande. You know, that's what we want to see, right? Because United are looking at him. Obviously, they failed to get a hold of Semenyo. There's a lot of other players that Tottenham are interested in, as are them, like Adam Wharton, like maybe this Carlos Baliba. Anyway, we'll talk about that after the game. That's actually he's twerking for the sack bonus. 100%, Johnny. 100%. Man United imploding. I told you they're a bunch of fucking shitsies. They are shitsies. They are awful. Everyone telling me United are back, United are better, United are back on the mark. They're not. They are so bang average. They have been bang average ever since he's been there. If I was a United fan, I would have been calling for his sacking about a year ago, because you can see whether someone has it in them. He doesn't have it in them. He doesn't have it in him. I'm not sure Thomas Frank does either, by the way, but I would feel far more strongly about Ruben Amorim. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Here's Colin Mawani, does really well to find Odebear, who does even better. What a first touch that is, by the way. Oh, he's been taken out. Richalison has been taken out. There's got to be a yellow card there, ref. There has to be at least 3 yellow cards there. Who got the yellow card? I don't even know who got it. Dennis Sirkin gets the yellow card. There needs to be at least 2 others thrown in there, by the way, because Colin Mawani gets handed off. Odebear gets absolutely smashed by Alderete, and then Richalison gets smashed as well by Richalison gets smashed or gets pulled back by Dennis Serkin. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to do the deeds. Don't forget to do the deeds. Pedro Porro gives away a throw-in. Here's Serkin, newly yellow carded. Oh, Bentancur does so well. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Serkin's pulling one there. Oh, my knee. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Let's go. Gets the ball whipped in. Here's Lafay. Win that one, Pedro Porro. Well done, Pedro. Well done, Pedro. Get off it. Oh, nice work. Nice work. Lafay wins it back, though. Oh, he takes it back off Porro's feet. Porro's not happy. Lafay gets back and whips it in now. Oh, he's not. He's fake. He's done a pump fake. He pump faked it. What game are we playing here? Pedro Porro wins the ball back, and he doesn't. Oh, come on, ref. Pick the wrong side there. Amarin might be out by Monday. It says Tadera is too dear. 100%. 100%. You know it's only a matter of time until Drusilla does my accent, right? He's gonna do me. 100% he's gonna do me. Loopy lobby throw in from Sunderland. Flicked on nicely. Romero wins it and clears it. Comes back to lifts it in. Chance! Oh, Vicario does well to parry it and saves it nicely. Nice. He could have done better there, but who is that? Number 20, Mukiele with the header. Anyway, here's Bentancur. Bentancur back in the midfield. Tottenham a little bit sloppy in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Archie Gray whips it across to Romero. Romero to Pedro Porro. Porro being pressured really hard. It's got to be our ball. It's got to be our ball, ref! I don't like the way Vicario can't just catch a ball cleanly, mate. Just fucking catch it, bro. You've got glue on your gloves. There's glue on those things. Archie Gray to Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro pressured well, but he walks away nicely. Flicks the ball on. Ref! That's got to be a yellow card. Is that him off? Oh, it's not Dennis Serkin. Stuart Atwell, that's on Alderete. A couple of yellow cards now. Couple of yellow cards, people, for the back four. Chancellor, what a flick that is, by the way, with a chest from Odebear. What a flick that is from Odeberry. Odebear's flick with a chest. Ta. Fucking ta. You know what I'm saying? Richie was in Alderete. I think they're going to be red carded here. It's going to be a red card in the second half here. We're pressing nicely. They got that now. Their struggles. We got to keep going now. We got to push it down there, left hand side, down our right. You got Alderete and you got Dennis Serkin both on yellow cards. We have to push. So Kolo Muani better step up. Pay attention that he's going to be necessary. He's floating back right now. Here's a Dingra up against Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro trying to chaperone it out. Vicario win that! Oh, Vicario's all over the place! Vicario's all over the place, mate! Fucking hell, Vicario! You are so bad. You're so dodgy. Get out of my football club, Vicario. You're not worth it, mate. You are not worth it. What the fuck was that from Vicario? Tottenham can break here. We're breaking down the left-hand side. Romero looks forward. He finds Pedro Porro. Porro comes deep. He's churning forward. He's going to play it to Richalison. It's an overhit pass. Is it onside anyway? Is it onside? It's a corner kick. Vicario needs to fucking... Oh, Vicaios. Guillermo Vicaios. How's he missed both of them? Ben Davies does really well. And then referee. He should have been fouled, though, to be fair. Adingra dinks it in. Vicario's nowhere near. He's so bad. It might have been offside. It might have been offside, but that's not the point. Vicario doesn't know what he's doing. He's such a chump. He's a confident chump. Pedro Porro with a corner. Whips it in. Pedro Porro to Ben Davies again. Oh, was it Ben Davies? It was Ben Davies looking for a brace. Brace Davies. Ben Braces. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It was offside, you flip. It doesn't matter. He didn't know it was offside, Boris. He didn't know it was offside. He didn't know it was offside, mate. He didn't know it was offside. Why I said that 5 times? Just to make it round. He didn't know it was offside. They are very much still in this game, Sunderland. We've got to get the second goal here. We have to get the second goal because it'll be a sucker punch to lose a point, to lose 2 points here, or maybe worse. Pings over the top to Udogie. Udogie puts it into Pedro Porro, who's come narrow, come really inverted there, Pedro Porro. Must be a little bit of a change in the tactic in the second half. Thomas Frank smells blood. Pops the ball into Mathys Tel, who does really well off the right-hand side. Here's Archie Gray. Archie Gray tries to take the man on, can't do it, but he wins the ball back to Archie Gray. Mathys Tel finds it back to Archie Gray. Pedro Porro moves the ball in. Oh, it's crossed. It's cleared nicely. Wowzers. Wowzers. I almost made a mess in my trousers. Oh, Romero's giving the ball away in a dangerous position. Oh, shit. Oh, it's terrible from Romero. Rid of it. Oh, he's saved. Is it saved? Fucking hell, Romero. Pay attention, you donut. Pay attention, Rombom. He's just nonchalantly smashed that back. Ben Davies does well to cover. Is it a save? No, he's at the side netting. He's at the side netting. Gee whiz. Fucking hell. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner. It must have been a save or a deflection from Ben Davies. Davies man of the match at the moment, by the way. Dependable Ben. Cross comes in. Richalison gets rid. Was that Ben Davies? Did Ben Davies get a foot on that, did he? Richalison again. Tell you what, big boy Richie, last few games, he's done his shift defensively. He really has. He stands out. Mathys Tel wins that header. It flings off towards Adingra, the ever dangerous player, Adingra. Here's Lafay. Granit Xhaka. Boo. Gerstruida. Micky van der Ven gets rid. Get on that. Oh, you've got to do better than that. I'll tell you what, Mathys Tel's put through a delicious ball. If he can put it in, whip it to the back post, Richie. Whip it to the back post. Fucking hell, Richie. Mawani was clear, bro. You just got to loop it over the top. You just got to loop it over the top. And he's in. There's no one there. Oh, Richie, you just got to just dink it over the top. Instead, he tries to low ball it. He's low balled it like Levy in a transfer negotiation. For fuck's sake. He's just got to dink it over the top. Good game of football, though. I'll tell you what, it's a good game of football. We're not turning over. We're not turning over. Should have been game over. Should have been game over, man. Proper open game, though. Proper open game. If Richie can't do anything, can he? He can't do anything apart from finish his dinner if the ball's put into a spot for him. Romero and Robbie having a fight. Yeah, Mathys Tel puts an absolutely delicious dink. He's got to hit it first time. First time, Richie. You have to hit it first time, mate. For fuck's sake. First time dink a lot. He's just got to dink it. Oh. Even if he does dink it, though, James Flower would say that Moani wouldn't have stuck it home. But this is what Moani would have got his goal there. Moani would have got his goal and shut James Flower and Tel, all those boys, right up. Instead, because of Richie's selfishness taking that first touch. Romero and Brian Brobby having a proper fucking argument. Check his passport. That phrase is as offensive to a footballer as check his hard drive is to an old man. Check his hard drive. What are we doing here? Pedro Porro with an in-swinging cost coming in. Tottenham lining up. Near post. It's a near post flick. Cleared well by Brian Brobby. Mathys Tel picks it back to Odebear. Odebear's the one deep. He stings it out wide towards Kola Moani. Nice control by Moani. Lovely control. Plays it back, swings it back. Odebear again whips the ball in. Flick from Archie Gray. Not going anywhere. Tell you what, Odebear's been really good. Mathys Tel's been really good. There's another goal at the Everton game. Who is it this time? Brentford are 2-0 up. Nathan Collins. Fucking hell. Oh, there's more. Brentford are 3-0 up. It's Igor Thiago again. Fucking hell. I took him out of my he was captain of my fantasy team. Captain. He was captain. Wowzers. Sorry, yeah, I'm just waiting for the scores to come through on the TV. Is Liverpool? You sold Thiago. I kept him in my team, but he's not. He was captain for like 3 weeks and then didn't score. Liverpool still losing, by the way. Are Liverpool still losing? We need a second goal here. We definitely need a second. We get a second goal, we're cruisy. It's still in the balance, and Tottenham need the points. Tell you what, because we can catch up. We can catch up. There's lots to talk about because I think Tottenham look really good today. We look really good. Oh, Mathys Tel. Moani. Richalison's got a chance. Moani's offside, is he? That's going to be offside if it goes in anyway. Pedro Porro whips the ball in. Oh, it's spilled by Roofs. It would have been offside anyway. What a play by Bentancur. What a tackle that is by Bentancur. And that's got to be a second yellow. That has to be a second yellow. Oh, it's the first yellow for Lefay. Fuck, I thought it was Sirkin. I thought it was a Sirkin again. Bentancur's been sensationale, by the way. And Pedro Porro, that first touch was delicious. Delicious. Don't forget to smash the sub if you're new here, guys. If you don't, it would have been offside. It would have been offside. Kola Moani was miles offside. So we've got a yellow card and a free kick in the second run of play. And that's fine. That's fine. Is Sirkin off, is he? Is Sirkin off? Did he? Was he? When was he subbed off? Oh yeah, Sirkin's off now. Sorry, my bad. I didn't know that. Who's he been replaced by? Who's Sirkin come on for? Oh, he came on for Romain Mundle. Oh, they've got. Oh, okay. Interesting. When did that happen? 30 seconds. Oh, 30 seconds ago. Oh, it's just happened now on my screen. There you go. It's literally just happened now on my screen. There you go. I wasn't aware of it. So Sirkin's come off for Romain Mundle. There you go. 15 seconds ago. You're calling me out for not being on top of that one. Eddie's calling me out. Archie Gray wins the ball back nicely. Finds Richalison. Richalison lays it back to Bentancur. Bentancur under immense pressure. Archie Gray finds the knockdown. Well done. Sunderland all out of sorts here. It's that final pass. It's just it's our final pass in these build-ups that pisses me off. We're just sloppy with it. Like it's just lackadaisical passing. When actually a more like acute pass would just get you into a better position. Come on, Tottenham. We need a second goal. Let's go. Let's go. It's a decent game of football. Oh, Richarlison does really well. Come on, Mathys Tel. Take your man on. He's taking on Gerstruida. Gerstruida's been back at right back. He wins that one as well. He's such a good player, Gerstruida. Micky van der Ven, though, does brilliantly. Ref! No free kick. Space here for Lefay. Lefay out to Adingra. Pedro Porro's getting doubled. Oh, Pedro Porro's been caught out of position. Get across Bentancur. What a challenge that is inside the penalty area. Bentancur has done fantastically there. And he took on the threat. Because Pedro Porro was caught out because we lost the ball in possession. It should have been a foul, in my opinion, on Micky van der Ven, but it wasn't. They're throwing their guns forward. We had a little bit too many men forward ourselves. Pedro Porro had to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. Here comes the corner kick. Lefay whips the ball in. Vicario somewhat punches it clear. Mathys Tel goes out there. Hume whips it back in. Chance! Oh, it's not close, not far away from Adingra. Tell you what, Tottenham really, really need to be paying attention here. We can't let this one slip. We can't let this one slip, boys and girls. We can have a slurp, though. Unbelievable. Make a sub, says Marky. Marky, who are you making a sub for, though? Who are we making a sub for? We haven't got that many options in terms of attacking players. I don't really want us to settle in, though. I think we need to go and get a second. I'm okay with the team as it is. I think we just need to, we need to get a second on. I don't think we need... Who are you going to bring on? You're going to bring on a kid? You can't bring on a kid in this situation. Dane Scarlett? Richarlison's been fine. Richarlison's been okay. Having said that, Berghvall maybe. Get Gray off. Polinia for Gray. Well, if you do that, you're sacrificing a bit of the back. You're sacrificing it. I don't know. Do you really want to go for... I just feel like if right now, Sunderland fans are in full voice. Sunderland fans going for it. Win that. So if I was to take anybody off, the person I'd take off would be Kolo Muani right now, because he hasn't come on with the same he hasn't played with the same aggression. He hasn't played with the same intensity as the rest of the other 10. But you can't sub off a guy that's been subbed on. Well, you can, but well done, Ben Davies. Ben Davies has been sensational with that pick there. He's done so well. Pedro Porro, look up, find the man. Sunderland winning it back. They're getting a little bit into this now, Sunderland. Tottenham get the throw in. Sunderland's starting to pick up and they're getting some players coming on. Who's that big fucking fella? Oh, that's Ballard, isn't it? Look at the size of Ballard. Look at the size of the man. Look at the size of Ballard versus Lefay. So Ballard's a defender. They're putting on Adingra. They're taking off Adingra, putting on Ballard. Ballard's a centre-back. He is huge. He's a fucking unit. Absolute unit. Look at the size of him. Fucking hell. Monster cock. 100%. He does the windmill in the shower every day just to remind everybody about how big he is. Woo, 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 woo. Fuck's sake. Rid of that Romero. Look at Ballard though. Ballard currently has gone straight up to the top. He's definitely playing as a centre back, but he's playing as he's a lump. They're gonna play him up. They're gonna let him hang around up the top if they can. Granit Xhaka, got to win that. Pedro Porro, got to win that. Got to win that. Romero. Here's Lefay. Sneeze that one out. Whip the ball in. Granit Xhaka whips it in. It's coming down with snow on it. Ben Davies does well. Sunderland are on the march here, boys. We've got to be careful, boys and girls. We've got to be careful. Here's Mukiele. So they're moving their players around. Their positions are changing. Their positions. Look at it. What's his? Oh, well done, Pedro Porro. Whips the ball out. Kolo Muani beyond that. Good boy, Kolo. Good boy. Yeah, Sunderland are charging here. Sunderland are charging. We've got to be careful. Win that, Romero. Let it go out. Well done. Well done. Well done. They're bringing on their units, aren't they? They're bringing on their lumps. You wouldn't want to meet Ballard in a dark alleyway or in prison. No chance. I'd say to Ballard, just be gentle, bro. You know, I'm not going to stop you. Just be gentle. So weird. And who have we got to come on? Lucas Berghvall. Well, he's not a small guy, is he? He's 6'1", 6'2", but he's still a kid, though. Yeah. Just spit on it. Just spit on it, mate. Just spit on it. You know. You got any of that Diddy sauce? You got any of that baby oil, bro? You know. Just do a little bit. Just do a little bit. You know. Let me ease into this process. Fuck's sake. Win that one. Well done, Pedro Porro. Win that. We're getting cleaned out here a little bit though. We've got to be careful here, guys. We have to be careful. Units. Need a second goal. We should have had a second goal. Richalison needed to put Kolo Muani in then about 15 minutes ago. He didn't. Charge your glasses, people, though. Charge your glasses. We're still drinking. We're still having fun. Chin, chin. Chin, chin. That's Mundell. Those dreads are a little bit too small for the size of his head. I'm worried about this. I'm worried. I feel like a goal is coming for Sunderland. Corner comes in. Win that. Oh, Pedro. Odebear's been smashed in the face. Go on, Pedro. Go on, Pedro. Who's up alongside you? Romero. Oh, he's put a wonderful ball in. Kolo's first touch is dog shit. Oh, no. Kolo Muani. Oh, he gets a corner, though. Gets a corner. Odebear gets absolutely flattened, by the way. He's dizzy. I hope he hasn't got concussion. He gets absolutely flattened. He's got punched in the face by Romain Mundell, the guy with the worst hair of all of the dreadlock community. What a ball that is from Pedro Porro. It's fucking awful first touch from Muani. I can't... you know what? I'm not even going to turn up to the Spurs 5. I'm not even going to turn up to the Spurs 5 because I know what Stell's going to be unbearable on that one. That's a punch in the fucking face, ref, by the way. That's a punch in the fucking face. There he is. There he is. You only pop up. You only pop up when you can. He's watching the game. He could be contributing. He could be contributing so much more, but he just wants to rock up with a chat whenever Kolo doesn't exceed. Unbelievable. João Palhinha's coming on. Paulo Palhinha, rather, and Berghvall. Maybe Flowers was right. Don't say that, Highline. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You don't say that. You don't tell him that. You'd be unbearable. He's coming on the post-match show, by the way. He's coming on the post-match show at 5 o'clock. In half an hour, he's going to be my man Colo needs a goal. Archie Gray and Udogie coming off. Berghvall and Polinia coming on. So we'll be a bit more solid. A little bit less ability to dribble. Polinia looks like he's going towards a more offensive situation. We're going to a 4-2-2-2, it looks like. Definitely a 4-2-2-2 with Berghvall being a false nine. Everton have got one back. They've ruined my bet. They've ruined my bet, though. So fuck them. Udogie subbed for safety. Is it a concussion sub? If it is, that means he can't play in the week. Is Berghvall? If it's a concussion sub, by the way, then that means he can't play for 10 days or whatever, which means he might miss the next, is it 2 or 3 games? I forget. Pedro Porro into Polinia. Polinia's first touch. Get back, Polinia. Get back, Polinia. Get back, Polinia. Get back. Get back. Get back. Liverpool 1-1. Liverpool 1-1. Tel was the person who put my man, Richalison, your man. Tel was the man who put your man, Richalison, through. What are you talking about? The best chance we've had in the second half was created by Mathys Tel. Well done, Mathys Tel. Well done, Telly Boy. Well done, Telly Boy. Oh, he loses the ball. Ben Davies does his job, smashes it clear. Oh, Richarlison's down. Why is Richarlison down? Yeah, I'm not listening to these Tel haters, mate. People like what's happened here? Florian Wirtz, was it? Let's have a look. Looks like it's well offside. Looks like it was well offside, but they're saying it was onside. I've got to see that again. I have to watch that afterwards. Can anyone tell me whether... Hello, Bugsy. Right, girl. Where are you? Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bobby. You okay, girl? What's going on? My doggy. There you are. Hi, Bubba. Okay. Anyway, here's Polinia. Polinia. To Berghvall. Berghvall spreads the ball nicely. Pedro Porro driving forward. Ref! Oh, come on! Hey, whoa. Ref, Brian Brobby just smashed him in the face with he put his hand to his face. Ref, are you going to call that one out, mate? Are you going to give me a yellow card or what? Ref, are you going to do something? You dirty little git, ref. You better give him a yellow. You better fucking give him a yellow. You don't just tell him to calm down. He's just giving him, he's handing him off. What are we doing here? He's giving him a stiff arm. You dirty little git, referee. Oh, if Pedro Porro goes down there, by the way, if Pedro Porro goes down there, that's a red card. Punished for his honesty. If I scream a little bit louder, Ant, I think he might be. Newcastle just scored at Palace, have they? Scored at St. James's Park. Is that the first one? Yeah, Gimaresh scores. So Newcastle win. Newcastle have got one. Robbie should have been sent off already. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, boys. I agree with you. Absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace, guys. It's a disgrace. Rid of that. Rid of that. Benton Core done so well today. Berghvall win that. Oh, Romero does really well. Mathys Tel puts it forward towards... Oh, what a ball that is. But, unlucky. Roos is onto it and he picks it off. Did Johnny go for Wirtz? Someone went for Wirtz. Someone went for Wirtz and someone went for the other. Either Johnny went for Wirtz or the chat went for Wirtz, and then the other person went for Calvert-Lewin, who almost scored today, by the way. Who almost scored. So I'm in the mud on that one, but we'll discuss that tomorrow. I'm concerned, boys and girls. I'm concerned. It's been a little bit too. We've been too casual in the second half, and we haven't got any other options on the bench apart from the kids to bring on. We need to get on the fucking ball and play some football. Pedro Porro smashes the ball out for a throw in. Rid of it! Oh, what are you doing, Micky van der Ven? No! You've absolutely fucked it there! Oh, Jesus. Micky van der Ven was doing the Stuart Nethercott settings. Go on, Richie! Oh, Richie's first touch. Touch of a grapist. Touch of a grapist. Mate, what are you doing there? What was Micky van der Ven doing, by the way? That was Stuart Nethercott settings from 94, 95. And I know you lot remember it. I know those of you that are old enough to remember that. You remember that Stuart Nethercott thing where he stuck his leg out against Everton? I know you know that. I know you remember that game. Absolutely insufferable. Jesus Christ. It doesn't feel secure. Oh, Sunderland are all over us in the last 25 minutes this half. We got to get on the ball. We're hanging on. Get rid of it! Oh, what a save! What a save from Big Vic! From Lefay! What a save! What a cross that is. And what a header that is from Lefay. What a save that is, by the way. What a save that is. Oh, it wasn't a save at all. No, it wasn't a save at all. Oh, no. Rid of it. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, we go. Chance, Robbie! Fucking hell! Ah! Oh, it's so annoying. It's been coming. It's been coming all second half. It's been coming all second half. So bad. It's been so bad. Brian Bobby has been looking for it. It's a lovely touch. What a finish, by the way. What a finish that is. Lefay's been dominating this second half. Brian Bobby smashes it with the outside of his foot. Or it's like almost like an inside of his foot slice somehow. Top bins. That prick shouldn't even be on the pitch, by the way. He shouldn't even be on the pitch. He shouldn't be on the pitch, but you know what? This is what substitutions have we made? It's been coming. It's been coming the entire second half. It's been coming the entire second half. The only opportunity we've had in the second half to get anything to get a second goal was the flick from the long ball from Mathys Tel, and Richalison decided to wait, take a touch, and then hit it low. If he just knocks it, chips it over the top first time, then Colin Mawani can miss it or otherwise. But at least you put it in the spot. There was no one on him. We got to go for it now. Throw forward. What's going on? This is the momentum of football. The momentum of football. Now we're going to throw caution to the wind, and we're either going to get picked off or we're not. Oh, ref, fuck off, mate. It's a shoulder barge. No, it's a fair. It's a foul. It's definitely a foul. Definitely a foul. Mate. This fucking team. This fucking manager. I don't know what he said at halftime. But whatever he said was not the same as what the Sunderland manager said. Catch that ball, mate. He can't even catch a fucking ball. Regis Labrie or whatever his name is. Oh, what are you doing now? You're turning around. You got your notepad out, have you? You got your notepad out, chewing your fucking gum. Yeah, try. We were good first half. Good, not good second half. We gave up possession. Tried. We had chances. I thought we were excellent defensively. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Shut up, mate. Fix the fucking score, they say. There you go. Chance! Oh, Richalison. I mean, Vicario punches it over. We're going to lose this fucking game. We are going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game. Thought we were very good. Very good. At times in process. The defense was great first half. Shut up. Rid of it! Oh! Dane Scarlett and Jedley King coming on. Jedley Spence won't even look at Thomas Frank in the face, in the eyes when he's being given instruction. They're going to win this game. We're going to lose this fucking game. They're going to win this game. Get rid of that, Benjamin! Let's go, Tel. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ref! Ref! Give him a fucking go. What are you doing, ref? What are you doing? He's fucking... What? He's handing him off in the face. You absolute donut. Give that prick the card. What are we doing here, referee? Mathys Tel has just been handed off in the fucking face. Oh, come off it, mate. Oh, I'm so annoyed. You're not even giving a free kick. You're giving a drop ball. You're giving a drop ball despite a handoff in the face. A drop ball to Sunderland. Mate. Where's my donut costume? This is for the referee. This is for the fucking referee. What's his name? Can also be for Thomas Frank, for Richalison for not putting it over the top. Stuart Atwell. Stuart ate well. Did you eat well, you donut? What are we doing here? What does that even mean? Carling simulation. What you're saying that basically that Mathys Tel just faked it. He got a palm to the grid. He got a palm straight up in his grid. And the referee decides to give it nothing. Absolute fucking disgrace. By the way, Thomas Frank, 45 minutes of impressive stuff. The next 45 minutes, mate, you shit the bed. You told the team to hang on, and they couldn't. They're going to win this. They're going to win this. A ding over the back. He's off the pitch. Get off it. Pedro Porro, smash it clear, you donut. Gets rid of it clear. Oh, we're hanging on for dear life here. We are hanging on. Sunderland smell blood. This is good. Well done, Pedro Porro. Very clever. Well, very clever. Get on the fucking ball and play football, Tottenham. You're at home against a promoted team. Jesus Christ. Polinia, what is that? Oh, fuck off. Just play it through to Berghvall, Polinia. Play it through to Berghvall. Sunderland, not only have Sunderland got more points than everyone bar Aston Villa from losing positions, they've also got the second most amount of goals in the 90th minute plus. They're going to score here. They are going to score against us again. Get it rid of it! Fucking hell! Well done, Jedley King. Well done, Jedley King. Here's Vicario. Come on. 6 minutes now. Get on that. Get on that. Well done, Kolo Muani. Come on, Kolo. To Pedro Porro. Come on. Puts it through. Nice ball. Polinia. What can you do? Gets a corner kick. Gets a corner kick. Oh, fuck off, ref! You're a disgrace, mate! Atwell! You absolute cunt! Oh, I should have said that. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. That should have been a corner kick all day long. I apologise for my language there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get on it, Richie. Yeah. 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 Come on. Come on. Go on, Jedley. I can't stand draws. I can't stand draws. Can't stand them. I much prefer shelves. See what you got on offer. Draws, 1 point. But Berghvall. Berghvall's foul thrown it. What has happened there? It fell out of his hands. It fell out of his hands. Well done, Berghvall. Well done, Berghvall. Well done, Lucas. Well done, Lucas. Let's go, Pedro. Let's go, Pedro. Polinia blocked. Knew it was going to be like this. Unless you get the second goal. So fucking annoying. So annoying. Polinia pops it forward. Completely cleared. Easily cleared by Sunderland again. Win that, Bentancur. There's no midfield anymore. There's no midfield. We dominated the midfield in the first half. Where's the midfield now? It's all Sunderland's midfield. Whips the ball in. Oh, he caught one. He caught one. Decent release. Decent release. Okay, Pedro. Let's go. Let's go, Pedro. Mwani, you're walking into his space, mate. You're literally walking into his space. Mwani puts the ball towards the back post. Taken down. Who's that? Dane Scarlett. You just got to head that back across, mate. Here's Bentancur. To Porro. Stick it in. Chance! Oh, Polinia heads it wide. It's a good cross. It's a good cross. It's a good opportunity. Try. Try. Mate. Fuck's sake. I can't stand draws. I hate them. It's a fair result. It's a fair result on the day. We had the better first half. They had far better second half. Come on. One last minute. One last try. One last minute. One last try. Sunderland done very, very well second half. They're a good team, Sunderland. I think I said 1-1 in the predictions, but... Oh, God. Get on that. Well done. He's won that. He's won the ball. This referee is a disgrace, mate. Maybe he didn't. Polinia's fine with it. He knows. He knows. Maybe he didn't. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw it now. Just saw it. Stonewall foul. All right, last chance for Sunderland. Get rid of it. And that's it. That's it. There the boos are. There are the boos. Disgusting second half. Impressive first half. That was the chance. That was the chance. And Yeah, another point. He'll celebrate it. He'll celebrate it. Gerstroida and Bentancur going at it at the final whistle. It was a feisty game, but fucking needed that second goal. Guys. We're going to talk about it right now over on the next show. We've got the full match. It's going to be spicy, I think. So I'm going to put the link out to some people, and I might even put it out at some point to you guys as well if you want to come in and tell us what you think. But 1-0. Ben Davies, I thought he had a good game. I thought he was the man of the match for Tottenham. To be honest, Ben Davies, I thought he was sensational. I thought Lefay was fantastic for Sunderland. Listen, we're gonna chew through it, but once again, Tottenham Hotspur absolutely screw themselves in the foot by not getting a second goal, and we're going to talk about it on the next show. I appreciate everyone for coming by. Don't go anywhere. We're literally going to redirect you right now over to the next show. So we'll see. I'll literally be there in 30 seconds. Appreciate everyone. Please like if you enjoyed the video. At least if you enjoyed the stream, please don't forget to like it. Hit the subscribe, and we will see you over there on the full-time match reaction in just a minute. Appreciate everyone. Take care. Bye.